I'm gonna put my phone in the vise since you can't find the thing. Oh.
Don't put it in the vise.
I'm gonna put it in the vise.
I had it. Oh shit.
No, does this vise even open up enough for my phone to go in it? No. If I do it a little crooked, that won't work. What are we gonna do?
Hold it.
What are we gonna do? No, YouTube Live makes it really shaky when you hold it.
Oh, here it is, right here.
Oh, it was right there the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm over here shaking everybody's brains out.
I had it somewhere.
It was right where it belongs. Hello, hello. Tony just broke
I didn't break it.
the tripod for the phone. This has to go down to there. What are you doing? We got a broke Audi right there. Hard on parts.
It's fine.
Hello.
Hold on, I got this. There we go. Now we got a tripod.
What? Oh, where?
I got this thing down now. Oh.
You ready?
Hold on.
You just broke it again. Wisconsin? I don't think I've ever been there. Wisconsin. No, Wisconsin. Wisconsin or Wisconsin?
Hold on, we're really prepared.
Said you're over there working the pole. Oh no. Is Marley in the way?
No.
Oh, look at this. So nice. I might have to take my phone. What kind of manual transmission is that? The good kind? Hold on. Stay with me, guys. Oh, what did I do? I hit buttons. Stop! Where are you? You're here too. Whoa. Orientation is locked.
Just leave it that way.
Well, I gotta flip this then. There we go.
I mean, it's all universal.
T56? Nope. How do I... Ugh.
That does
No,
that.
it's that one. But
That's
I
it.
can't get it to turn.
Because you got your...
That's not it. No, what?
I like it like that.
I'm upside down. I was upside down for a second.
There it goes.
Oh, my hands are dirty. Sorry, guys.
There we go.
Message retracted. What'd you say? Did you say bad words? Don't mind our bug killer. We have like these crazy huge bugs right now. California's not used to getting moisture, and we got a lot of rain this year.
So all the mosquitoes are hanging out.
Okay. Why is it so close?
Updates.
Updates! Stop! Where are you?
He's underneath this car wondering why it doesn't run.
Stop! It's not running because he made me drive an Audi, and I'm not good. I'm hard on parts and clutches.
Oh boy.
He's over there crying. Oh, I'm breaking shit.
Jesus.
What's new?
Here we go.
What are you doing?
Updates.
Oh, hi, updates. How are you doing? What's going on? What? Oh.
How are we supposed to read it if it's far away?
Well, we can't be like this the whole time to read stuff. This is a little too close for comfort.
So we got big updates.
Are we coming to Michigan this year? Of course. We got to visit Brad at least twice a year.
So the
Okay.
big-
What manual transmission is that? That is number
so is that
one.
The biggest? Is that the biggest
Yeah.
topic?
We gotta explain some things though. Okay, so I have a theory of why there is an issue with third gear
This
in
one
the
has the same
TKX.
thing.
Huh? Yeah.
But it's a totally
straight
different.
cut gears instead of helical.
It's a totally different way of
Totally
doing it.
different on the internals. And it's got bars on the outside. Okay, so both Tony and I had an issue with third gear. Not at all until Tony went 906, I believe.
It was
So
on the
on the
880
pass-
pass. It was on the 880 pass that did it.
On the pass, no,
Yes,
it was the first time.
It was the 880 pass.
Was
It
it?
was the last time. Yeah. So as soon as
You were
no-
having issues that whole day though, even before you went.
Yeah,
80.
it was.
So I think it was the time we went before. It was when
It's-
it first crunched,
It
and then you
crunched-
had issues with it after that, nonstop.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
when it went
So
880.
on the 906, I was watching the video after the pass, and as he's putting it into third, the first time it went to 90, it like had a little resistance going in. You could hear it in the GoPro video crunch a little bit going in, which would make sense if it was a synchronized transmission. It is not a synchronized transmission. It's a faceplated transmission, so it shouldn't have those issues. But my theory on why it does have those
What's
issues.
your theory?
My theory here, if you'll stick with me for a minute.
I'm just gonna.
So everybody knows that the previous Tremec transmissions, the
TKO 500s
TKO 500s
and
and
600s.
600s, they had an issue with third gear obliterating itself, and that was because of case flex. So the case would flex when you put it into third gear at high RPM, and the gears, in there would kind of come apart to where they're on their weakest point at the end, and it would shear the gears. That was an issue that they fixed with the
Mid plate.
that's in the TKX. So if you look at a TKX, it kind of has a similar. If you can see this guy,
We'll explain it.
that it's similar to what's on the G-force transmission, and that stiffens the case so third gear doesn't flex, and it prevents third gear from breaking like that.
Which works awesome.
Which
Because we
works
never broke
great.
in third gear.
Never broke third gear. We always broke first gear,
Yes.
which is totally unrelated to the transmission itself. I think that stiffening the case caused not enough flex to be able to, get in at higher RPM.
It's a decent theory, but what it boils
It's just
down
a theory.
to is the TKX is not a racing transmission.
Oh,
That's-
absolutely not. It's rated for 600 horsepower.
We've done things. We're the only two people in the 8s with that transmission. Other people have claimed fast, but they never show proof. But we've had issues with it, and we just didn't want to have any more issues in the future going forward.
We had plans to work with Liberty and try and remedy the situation, and they had some ideas, which I'm sure they can try with anybody else if they ever have the same issues that we had. It's not a Liberty issue. It's a street transmission that we went 8s with.
Yeah, we pushed it further than we ever thought we would go.
Yeah, we were giving it probably almost twice the horsepower that they're actually rated for, and
So-
that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Liberty.
So yeah, it would not have ever happened because of Liberty helping us out with that. But we reached out to Tremec and we're like, hey, Liberty has some ideas about face plating it maybe a little bit different or doing something different so that it can go into third. And can you guys help us out? And basically Tremec said, nah, you're fine. Even though you're the fastest with these TKXs and you've sold a whole shit ton of them to people because of what you guys have done with them, because instead of putting a T56 in a car, which is like 25 pounds heavier, and it's not something that people do, they're fairly larger, where a TKX just goes right on in, we're proving that you can go at least high 8s, low 9s with them.
You went mid-8s.
Which I went mid-8s and a low 5 with it, with a really good 60-foot, which no one else has done. And I had complications with it here and there. If you watched any of the videos, you could see where I missed third a bunch of times, and I had to reevaluate how I drove the car.
You had to bite your tongue every time someone made fun of you for missing third. It's just...
I'm shifting the car at 84, 8,500, and it's making good power. And it just wouldn't go. It's not like I am a bad driver. And she was like, "What's your problem? You know, this shouldn't be doing this because this is a faceplate of trans." We kind of overlooked the fact that you kind of get like normalized with like it should just work because it was doing it, and then now it's not. And I think we had an issue with it here and there, and then it started getting worse. And then she drove the car, went 9-0 with it, and she couldn't get in the third. And nothing against her, but she doesn't shift nearly as fast as I do going in third. And the last thing you want to do is be in competition with someone of these good racers. You know, Danny Neo or Mike McCoy, where you know they're next to you, and if you don't put it into gear fast enough, they could go around you because they're not having issues. So basically, in the last few seasons, we've proved how fast you can go with it. We've proved how fast the cars can go with us driving them, and now we just went in a different direction. I think we will have a T56 and some other builds that we do, but for the TKX, I think we'll have a TKX in other cars too. It's just for...
We're not going to push a TKX to this power level.
Yeah,
again,
basically for where the power level is going and what we want to do with her Maverick and the white car, I don't want any issues. I don't want to show up to a race and go, oh man, is it going to go into gear or is it not? We're going to make more power with the new motors that are being built. Her car has already been in the 8s now. I mean, borderline 880 or 890, but it's going to go faster. And she's having a third gear issue. Like, there's no reason why her car shouldn't go into third at all.
I'm shifting at like 7,800 probably.
Yeah, 7,800, 8,000, but it's a less torque of a motor.
Yeah, it's a lot less torque than the white car has.
But it should go into gear. So basically,
it's a long-winded excuse to say that Tony is just jealous of Mike McCoy and how fast he is, and he wanted the same transmission that he runs.
So without Liberty being in the mix, we never would have went as fast as
Not
we
even
did.
low nines, probably.
We never would have done what we did with these transmissions. And Brad over there was helping us out getting transmissions because we broke.
No, you would have went low nines with synchronized, but
But the support that they gave us
Yeah.
to be able. I mean, we broke between the two of us. We broke 5 TKXs. So
it's a lot of learning.
So that's breaking them, fixing them, and also purchasing more of them to be able to go to the next race or do this. So we just between her Maverick and the white car, we purchased 5, I think 4 of them and fixed them. And we were rotating. We had 2 for each car, and then we ended up raffling off one of them.
So my TKX, I broke after like 3 passes.
Yeah. So, and it wasn't anything against the reason why they were breaking wasn't because of so much power. It's just the cars were working.
I think that issue also has to do with how rigid it is.
Is.
It's such a small transmission, and the gears in it are a lot smaller than the gears in the T56, so they can't handle a lot of shock. So if you break your drive shaft, break your rear end, break an axle, and send any shock through the drivetrain, through the transmission, it knocks teeth off of first gear, which takes out the main shaft.
Which is where Garrett Leach came in and
Yeah.
totally changed our operation. You know, we were breaking multiple transmissions every other time out to both hers and I's. Like, I sold mine in the car, or sold the whole transmission to Billy with the motor, and it's fine. Like, it's fine unless you gotta understand, every time we're going out with her car and the white car, it wasn't like, oh, let's just make some passes. It was like, we're trying to go from a 9.0 to an 890 to an 880, or from an 860 to an 850. It's always trying to go faster, and I don't think Billy's going to do that with it, and he'll be fine. So with that said, instead of putting...
We haven't broken a transmission since the white car. The last transmission the white car broke was October 2024, and the last transmission I broke was September 2024.
Yeah, so we went all
after
last
that,
season.
We got tamers, and we haven't broken anything since. It was just because we were breaking everything around them. Just because it was, at first we were blowing through clutches because we were using single disc organic clutches, and then we found the clutch that works, and we were just over clutching it,
Mm-hmm.
and we were breaking everything behind the clutch. So it's a learning process. Stick shifting is not for the weak. Stick shifting is for idiots that want to push something
Yeah.
as far as you can push something and waste your money and time. So.
And there's all these people out of Tony can't shift into third or this, all these heroes that have never even been probably 11s in a stick shift car. They just don't know what it's like to be at, I'm not going to say at that level, like going mid-5s on no prep is pretty fucking fast. Like that's fast.
With a stick shift car, yeah.
With a stick shift car. Like that's a lot of shit going on, even with it only being 8th mile. Like some of these surfaces that we're on are really terrible. And like to get a car to go that fast and win as many races that we did, like we're pushing the envelope hard. And so we know what's going to work and what's not going to work. Like I've been faster on no prep with the TKX than anybody has been ever, like in one. So
we all know you're cool.
No, but I'm just saying, like it has nothing to do with being cool. It's just pushing the envelope of each combo. So with that said, we moved on. Roby, so basically G-Force and Liberty do things with each other. And before we made the switch...
I don't know if you've already answered this, but this guy says he hasn't raced in decades and he's wondering why others aren't having shifting problems and we are. Well, it turns out a lot of people are having issues with third gear shifting problems with the TKX, but also there's only 2 people in the world who have been 8s with the TKX and they're right here. So there's only 2 people in the world that have pushed the TKX as hard as we have, and it's...
And I've swapped units, like when we had 2 per car as a spare, like I would swap it, like so maybe it's just,
the first time we started having third gear issues in the white car, we took the transmission out of my car, put it in the white car, put the transmission out of the white car into my car. I didn't have any problems with it because I wasn't going that fast. I was going mid-9s and Tony was going mid-8s, and he had the same issues with the transmission we took out of my car as we had with the one that we had in the car that we put in my car that I didn't have issues with after.
Changed clutch cables, I've changed clutch forks, I've changed bell housing, I've changed clutches. We've had my spare clutch I put in. Like everything has been changed and nothing helps it. And I was like, man, your car shifts so good. 950s, 930s, it's fine. 90s, 920s, it's fine. And then one time it didn't go in and it's been having an issue. Like she's not as aggressive with it as I am, but she's still missing gears now. And it's like, it just blocks you out.
Yeah, it's like you hit a wall going into third.
Because there's a lot of pressure. Like when you're 60 footing into 1.2s, mid 1.2s, you're putting a lot of strain on things that aren't happy, I might say. So that's where we're at with that. So we know that there's other transmissions, T56s, which we did not want to put in these 2 cars, which we're going to build other cars that have T56s in them.
Do you think if we had an auto, we would be faster? It wouldn't be worth it. An 8-second automatic car is boring to drive.
Yeah, so I'll get to that in a second. But so we wanted a smaller package, and the G101.
We've gone 8s too on stick shifts, yes, but have you gone 8s in a TKX? That's where the issue.
Yeah.
You can go 8s in a stick shift.
Yeah,
Danny's
been 8s numerous times with the T56, and it's fine. It's just the T56 at that level is a better transmission. It's like the difference between a C4 and a Powerglide or a Turbo 400. Like a C4, yeah, there's guys that have gone pretty fast with them, with a lot more work on them.
What's the fastest C4?
I think we almost may have it.
We're probably not.
We went 116 with the C4, and then went 540s.
Nobody counts the 60 foot.
Yeah, but
that's
where all
that's an extra micro record.
No, it's not a micro record. I'm just saying, it's like. So we wanted a transmission that had a similar package as the TKX, so that's why we have the G101 for multiple cars. So that's where we're going with that. There's other cars that we're going to build that will have a T56 in them.
Leroy probably has a T56 in it. So
Leroy
the fastest stick shift cars in the world, I believe, all have a T56 in it. They are not a T56 out of the box though. They are a probably $20,000 tick performance, like billet case, G-force gears, like.
Yeah, they're like $17,000 transmissions.
I think that's the starting price for one of their super race transmissions.
So our transmissions, our TKXs, are basically
And they're like extra large cases. They're not your typical T56 Magnum. Yeah.
So ours are normal, basically TKX transmissions that Liberty takes apart. They cryo finish them, and they make them, because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but face plating your transmission does not make it stronger, it makes it weaker. So they cryo finish them so that
you're taking basically a billet part that has synchros on it, and you're grinding off the synchros, and you're welding another part to it, which is what grabs the gears. So it's not stronger, it's actually weaker because it's now welded instead of a one billet piece.
But other than that, they're just regular run-of-the-mill transmissions. So there's nothing really done to them to reinforce, because Liberty is the first one that faceplated them. I think they're the only one still. Somebody else may do it now, but I mean, it's always been Liberty that...
I mean, if somebody else does it, I'm sure it's probably them just buying the gears from Liberty and building the transmission themselves.
Yeah. So what's that? Any questions? Top loaders were good. So
you can read all the way back there?
Yeah. Top loaders are good to like all the way up here. 400 or 500 horsepower, I believe. 600 maybe. Super T10, same
Might
thing.
want to look at something to kill the ignition to help unload the trans. We don't need to do that because we use a clutch every gear change, which is better than ignition cuts.
That's another thing. TKXs, you cannot pull gears like a T56. You cannot ignition cut or strain gauge a TKX.
Would you put a dog box in it? Basically, a G-force is dog ring.
That is a
that's box. What it is. Sequential. I would not do a sequential.
No, sequential.
I don't feel like sequential fits the spirit of stick shifting.
And
other people do. That's fine.
I'm going to piss off a lot of people here, but basically, I think stick shift racing is a clutch-assisted H pattern. If you have anything else, you might as well have an automatic in it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's just our opinion. Other people can do whatever they want.
I know Pro Stock has their Liberty 5 speeds and they'd leave with a clutch and they just grab, but that's not, I don't care. We like H pattern, stick shift, and that's how it's always going to be.
Small tire, H pattern, stick shift. I feel like that should be the basis of most stick shift classes. Tess will just kill that clutch anyway. I haven't been through that many clutches. I just put a new clutch in it because it was just starting to wear out, and I did that right after sick week this year. The clutch that was in it I put in right before sick week last year.
Wait a second.
So it lasted just over a year.
But how many people make as many passes and drive as much as us? And go, like, okay, yeah, that's like saying that, look at Top Fuel, they go through motors every pass. Well, yeah, they're making 6,000, 7,000 horsepower and they're trying to go fucking 350 miles an hour. When we burn through clutches or we break parts, we are racing once a month and putting, like, we're not just going out and like, oh, this is a decent hit. Like, we're fucking beating the hell out of these cars.
It's not just that. We use a tamer, which burns through the clutch a little faster than just launching the car, but it also saves the rest of the parts in the car. The tamer slips the clutch off the line for, on my car, 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, I've broken TKXs.
You see videos of his car, the white car, off the line, it shoots sparks out of it because that's the clutch slipping and it's eating away the clutch material. Mm-hmm. There's a fine line between blowing parts out and over clutching it or under clutching it. It's a balancing act.
I could break parts and go 650, but that's not where we're at.
No, we break parts and you go 530s and.
Yeah, it's.
There's so many things that you can talk shit on us about. It's whatever. Go ahead. Will the G-force setup use an ACT clutch also? Yes, we are not going to adjustable clutch. We are going to see how far we can push a diaphragm clutch. So far, we've been a 119 60 foot. I've been a 124 on the back tire.
Danny's been a 119 with a diaphragm.
Yeah, Danny's been a 119 with a diaphragm. I'm pretty sure.
Schrader's been in the 120s.
Somebody else. I don't know. I think he was in here earlier. But I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wants people to know that he's also been a 119 60 foot. But he does a lot of no time, no prep stuff.
Well,
so I'm not going to put him on blast.
I think before the tamer situation came about, Tamers have been around for a while, and it was mostly a factory stock was using them because they would leave. They would have a G101. They would leave with a clutch, and then it would tame, and then it would second, third, and fourth, and then they wouldn't use a clutch. But there was no way to basically have a tamer that disengaged itself until Garrett did his, and I think that revolutionized. Well, it changed the game for stick shift racing, and because you always had to have an adjustable clutch to do these things, and now you don't. You can basically, my theory is if you have an 8-second or slower car, there's no reason to have an adjustable clutch. If you want to crawl underneath your car and hang weight and do that, or you have a heavy car that makes a lot of power, like I always use Rich Guido as an example. He has a 800-pound car that makes 1,800 horsepower. There's no diaphragm clutch that's gonna keep that thing moving at 165 miles an hour. It's impossible.
Even Kevin with the Z, like I think he's at the point where
he's
a
real
diaphragm
close.
clutch is not.
He has a triple
gonna
disc and he
work for
blew
him.
through it. Like
Yeah.
it just depends. But for our cars going 8s and 9s, like we like to drive our stuff. We don't like to be able to just hop out and do it. Like we'll win a race and then we'll drive to, Waffle House, and I don't have to do anything to it. The settings are easy, and I'm proving that you can do it. So, and it's very, very simple. You have a dual disc clutch that has a decent clamp load and good friction, and then put a tamer on it, and it's the most easy thing you'll ever do in your life. Like we had it within a few passes, and it was fine. So that's
Yeah.
the trick. So the clutch
Yeah, the Garrett Tamer, the first time we put it on the white car, and it was one that he just whittled up in the shop.
I was very skeptical of it, I'm not going to lie.
His Tamers are really nice now with like billet parts and nice, like they all look the same. But we put it on, we like set it up, we looked at how fast the pedal came up, and then we went to the driveway and did it at like part throttle, and we're like, okay, took it out to the street, we had it within 3 passes.
Yeah, it was doing wheelies and everything was a lot better. So that's for cable clutch. He is gonna, if you have a cable or hydraulic, his will work with any pedal setup. So the other ones for like hydraulic setups that are good, or she has the Magnus, and then Stick Shift Bill has his, the Bang Shift Billy.
The light is on. It's just really bright out, so you
So
can't tell the
those
light's
are
on.
other ones that you can use to tame your clamping clutch that can break shit and then get your 60 foot down.
Hold on, I'm so behind on this.
I got bugs flying on me.
Jet says we need to designate which parts are sacrificial in any driveline. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Right now, I think going through a clutch once a year isn't bad. It's a consumable item. It's
like,
not.
Man, you wore brake pads out. You drive.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, I drive 30,000 miles a year. Okay, well, there you go.
Thank you for taking time to take a picture of my 10-year-old grandson at Orlando. That's all. Yeah, if you guys ever see us in person and you think, oh, I don't want to bug them because they look busy, just bug us.
So, any other questions about the stick
Will
shift?
y'all be at Rockingham next month?
Yes.
I think so, and we might have a surprise, but I don't know for sure yet.
Blue
I'll
Cheese is
let
going
you guys
to
know. Blue Cheese is being delivered to its new owner.
Oh,
at
Garrett's going to
Rockingham.
drive it 9 hours with no AC.
Can you turn on that neon NX light for live? It is on. It's just really bright out, so you can't really tell.
Yeah, it's on. It stays on 24/7.
How cold the spark plugs do you guys like to run? We've run 8s in both the white car and my car, and we tried 9s.
No, we have 10s in it.
Oh, 10s when we went up to a 300 shot in my car. Is there a gear vendor adapter available for the G101? I don't think
that.
so.
I've heard people putting gear vendors with stick shifts, but explain to them what's going to happen with.
We are in talks with GeForce right now, and I am on the waiting list. They are working on a drag and drive style G101A. It's going to have a 5th gear. They're just trying to work out
The logistics
how
of it.
to do it. How to get it all in one little, like that thing's small. I can lift it. I couldn't lift the TKX, but I can lift this thing. So it's got to be probably 15, 20 pounds lighter.
Yeah,
Blue Cheese is such a hot rod. Blue Cheese is the coolest hot rod.
Yeah.
Looks like you're not enjoying making videos. I hope you're at least. Right now, Tony and I have both been doing a lot of work, like our day job work, and it's been hard getting videos out, but I am trying to get them out right now. What kid did Tony steal that shirt from? It fits him everywhere but the arms, because he's got big dumb arms.
What else is there?
Is the gray mare retired? No, the gray mare is actually going out in a few days.
That's the next.
We're not talking about anything else, but the gray mare is going out in a few days.
I thought we wanted to talk about
No, we're not talking about that right now.
I thought you wanted to.
That's secrets. We have secrets that we need to keep right now.
Is that a secret?
It's a secret.
Okay. I didn't think it was. I thought we were gonna.
We're building a motor for the gray mare right now. That's not a secret.
Yeah, which none of these parts. The parts are already there.
This is the old pistons out of the gray mare. I don't know. Look at that.
That's the piston that was in your motor when it went 938.
We're family. I know we are family though, but it's secrets. I'm sorry.
So there are
I'll
a bunch
tell
of
you
motors
guys
getting built
shortly. Yeah, we're building 4 motors. So the first motor that we're building is the 331 that was in my car when I did Redwood Rally. Went 938 with it. I had
We have to
these
tell them
pistons.
because they're not.
No, we're not telling them right now.
But the white car's not gonna be. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why you want to keep it a secret. Just tell people.
It's a secret right now. Shh.
It's fine.
I'm sure they can guess. So these are the pistons that were in the gray mare, and they are also in the 331 that I
Wiseco.
broke the block on. Stock block. We got a new stock block for it. It is not going back in my car. It is not going.
We don't know where it's gonna go. It could go to some lucky winner.
I don't think Tony's ready to get rid of that 331. It's the same 331 that did a wheelie through the intersection against a Porsche. It's the same 331.
That's fine.
It's.
Sometimes you just need to let things go.
I don't think we're ready to let. I'm not ready to let go of it. I went 938 and then I broke the block. But I don't think I broke the block because of normal breaking the block issues. We broke the block because of this guy right here. Ugh. This used to be one. But whatever you do, don't put streetcar dampeners in race cars. That rev to 8,500. Because this happens and then you break a block. If we broke the block down the valley, I would say it broke like a normal 302 because you make too much power or it detonates or whatever. But it broke from the main bearing up through cylinders 1 and 2. So I think that's more vibration balance issues. So we are not messing around with our dampers anymore. We are going to.
Which we've used them in the past.
ATI, yeah. We've used ATI on pretty much everything else.
Except that one.
Yeah, except that one. But that's just a dampener that we already had.
The white car had an ATI on it. Your old black motor
yeah, this
had
is
ATI
so this is a 28 ounce. That motor's a 28 ounce. So this is the one that's going on the 331, which we don't know where it's going yet. We are unsure. It might go in the 4-cylinder that we have. It might go. I don't know. We might put it in one of the 5 Mavericks that I have back there.
Could go anywhere.
Could go anywhere. But then we're putting an ATI. Well, the white car always had an ATI, but the new motor, we're building a 427 for the white car, which Cam's has right now, but we are waiting on some secret stuff from TrickFlow. TrickFlow. Some secret stuff is happening at TrickFlow right now, and I can't tell you that either. We have lots of secrets. I'm sorry.
If you're planning on seeing the white car this year outside of California, you probably won't because it's not going to make it.
Yeah, we were planning on debuting the white car at Streetcar Bragging Rights, and it is just not going to be done by Streetcar Bragging Rights. It's not even going to be done by War in the Woods. So we have a backup plan for that, and I'm not telling you guys because it's secrets.
Is it secret?
It's secrets. I'll tell you later.
Secrets.
I'll tell you guys later.
Just tell them now.
Nope. Shh.
Just tell them now.
Something's coming back.
Snowflake.
I don't think anybody knows what snowflake
what's
is.
A snowflake?
Does old cast iron block speculative or in freezing weather? What? Do you think 6,500 is okay with a stock balancer? Yeah, we shipped the motor that's currently in the gray mare. That is a stock short block, stock.
Well, you got to understand this too. That dampener let go. It was probably about 3,000, 4,000 miles in it when something was like weird. So it went the full 6,000.
I think it went 4,000 or 5,000 miles on that dampener and multiple low 10-second passes. Like
yeah, because that's
probably 100 low 10-second passes.
That dampener was on the 347. When you got it from
it was on the 347.
Yeah, so
it was on there before we put the new dash.
Yeah.
And there was 6,000 miles on the dash.
Yeah, you drove it a lot. So it's fine to like 6,500, 7. I think it's fine.
So the gray mare has been together with a stock damper. The motor in the gray mare. So that was originally in my black Maverick. And I made
here's a tip.
Lots of 10-second passes on blower nitrous, shifting way above 6,500.
Here's the tip.
You're going to give him the tip?
Yeah, here's the tip. There's the stock style dampeners, that the black ones, you know, the rubber and the shit. And then you have these other brands. There's multiple different ones in between, like an ATI. So the ATI is like on this end of the spectrum, and then your stockers are at this end. And everything in between is just as good as a stock style dampener. Like there's not anything that's crazy done to them. That's, I mean, so if you need to go get a what I'm saying is you need to go get a dampener and you're revving your shit to like 6,500, like just go get a stock replacement one, a 28 ounce or 50 ounce, and it's going to be just fine. Now when you put blowers on them, it tends to tweak them out a little bit, but it's fine.
Best quarter mile all time so far, my Maverick was at 898 with Trash Panda. With my black car, I did not go quarter mile, but I went 823 at 76 miles an hour once in my black car. I wasn't supposed to go that fast because I only had 850 cage in it, and I tried to hit the brakes, but it didn't go slow enough. Huge force.
So one motor
Thank you, Mike 5. Is it Mike 583?
What do you got?
Blind,
so one
sorry.
motor is the rebuilding of the 331 that was in her car. The other motor.
Hey, TN Outlaw 73. Thank you, guys.
Shit.
Thank you. $10. That's
$10.
That's a couple spark plugs.
Yeah. So the other motor is a 427 stock.
Go
block.
get him. Just got home from dog training. I'm reading comments because we've been ignoring them.
Yeah, 420.
We've just been talking.
So 331 in a stock block, which we don't know where that motor is going. It's going to have a 227.
You two are such a bright part of my YouTube watch.
Sweet.
Awesome.
So then,
so nice.
yeah.
You said $10.
So then the 427 that's being built for the white car is a stock block deal.
Yeah. So
Hallie's crank and rods. It's got.
Tony still wants to run stock block nitrous classes. We tried to convince him to go aftermarket block since he's already cracked one.
That's fine.
Block.
But that motor will have a different camshaft other than the 5. And I may put a solid lifter on it. And it's going to have a different intake and head on it. So that's going to be a little bit different, more aggressive. The other 2 seasons were like off the shelf, cam, lifters, everything off the shelf, easy to build.
Got all our Canadian people in here.
Yeah, anybody can do it, but this one's going to be a little bit more aggressive. So that's one build. The other build is the mare motor, which it should be done here pretty soon. The pistons are getting made at Wiseco for that one, and that one's just getting a 227, the 66 cc chamber head, and a solid roller. So we're gonna break. That one's gonna be to break the stock block record.
So we currently have the stock short block record in the mare. Stock. My brain is just blanking on words. Stock block, stock rod, stock crank, stock piston, stock lifters, but that's not
stock dampener.
Stock dampener, stock, and we went a 5. Well, Tony, not we. He was alone in that one. He went a 542, and that was just over 2/10 faster than the previous stock short block record holder, which is Mark Miller, who is also the stock block record holder. I think he went a 496 or 494. I always forget, one of those.
So it's just a little micro thing that we want to do. We've been talking about it. So the mare's been ready.
Micro records, we like them. We like being the fastest at something.
The mare's been ready to go for like 3 years. We did all the upper and lower torque boxes. We put mensers all the way around it to go like a little bit faster, but we haven't had a chance to take it to a radial track. Our local track isn't that good. So
Heath 2 SR 248. Thank you. Is that Heath? Is Heath sending us money?
Why is he sending us
money? Why is he sending us money? Is that Heath? Is that the Heath? I can't tell.
Look at the car.
Yeah, there's a teal Cobra doing a wheelie. That's got to be Heath. The Heath. Why are you sending us money? We got blue cheese from you. That's the coolest thing we've ever got in our life.
It's funny how this...
$20.
It's funny how this works. Like, I used to watch videos of Danny. I'm like, this guy's car is pretty fast. And then we met him like a few months later, and we've been good friends since. And then same thing like with Garrett. I knew Garrett because of the tamer.
But you and Billy
Oh,
That
well,
was a little different.
the Billy's a little bit different, but
Tony ran into a video of Billy and saw him street racing, and then was like, I bet I'm faster than that guy. And
But-
called our friend who was like, hey, am I faster than this guy?
But-
And then they became best friends.
But it's the same thing with all these guys. Like, I was watching a few videos of Real Teal, and I was like, that car's badass, you know? Like, it looks like factory interior, like, no big stupid wang on it, stick shift. And then I watched a couple videos and didn't know who Garrett or Heath was. And then a few months later, we're like homies. Like,
You just, randomly started talking to
yeah,
him.
we're just, the same thing with like, well, is it, how do you say it? Brutal? Is
Brutal.
It, yeah, the Lunchy always,
The first time Tony started watching Brutal, he kept saying, oh, have you seen this Brew 2L guy?
yeah.
Who's this Brew 2L guy? I don't know who this is. But he's doing some pretty cool shit with stick shifts and like...
Just doing random, like, cool stuff like Danny does with like,
Yeah.
the general population uses all these parts and they want to know if it works with these parts and this and Danny's channel and
Danny is
and
really
Brett-
good at pushing the envelope on like budget builds and figuring out what works with what. And so if you don't watch Danny already, he is Neo Mustangs. He's out of Ohio and he is really good at like budget builds and figuring out what works together. And he goes really fast with
just random combinations.
Yeah, random combinations that he just figures
Well,
out because he's there tinkering.
Yeah, instead of like, oh, I'm going to buy this heads cam intake package from Trick Flow and do this aftermarket block and do this. He's like, well, if you do this block with this and put these rods in it with these pistons, you can do this with this cam, and it's going to be it's a guaranteed package that the average guy
If you
can
like
build.
Fords but you have an LS budget, follow Danny.
Yeah, there you go. Same thing with Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal does the same thing. I need to get some of that cologne he has too. Man, he's smelling good. Oh, Brutal.
Oh, Tony really likes the way Brutal smells.
So yeah, so that's the thing with Brutal. Like, we were in Ohio, or not Ohio. We were in we're fucking around with blue cheese when we were there, and I was like to Garrett and Heath, I was like, hey, do you guys know Brutal? He's like, yeah, he lives like 20 minutes down the road, and then we just bullshit a little bit about it, and then we went and did Sick Week, and then when we came back to, damn, this guy's getting it. This guy's getting an electric chair.
We've had issues with those really big crane flies lately, so Tony got this, you can kind of see it hanging around there, this bug zapper thing, and it's going to town.
So when we left Sick Week to take Blue Cheese back to Heath's house, Brutal was there hanging out.
He was
And
just at his house, and we just randomly met
Yeah,
him.
it was just-
Weird.
It's
Weird
cool
how
to
the
see all
world-
these people
world
and
works.
do
How's
more
Marley
things.
doing? He's great. He's over there licking his leg right now. He's 15 now. Poor Marley. He's 15. He just turned 15 in February. Where do we check for merch? Oh yeah, we have a new t-shirt. Look at this. It's probably backwards for you guys, right? This says Trash Panda there, and then it's got my face on it, which is weird for me in a t-shirt. Can I see it? Can I see it?
No, a little higher. A little higher.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's the painting version of Trash Panda. It's the first rendition of the new Trash Panda
Well,
look in a t-shirt.
There's that shirt, and then I still like, which I don't
This
have it on.
one, if you go to the website, I don't know why, but it's all the way at the bottom. You got to scroll all the way to the bottom of the website to get to this t-shirt.
The stick banging shirt I really like with our car.
The stick banging shirt is down towards the bottom too. That is, or it might be the first one that's up there.
Read
I don't know.
the questions.
Stick banging. Read the questions. We're
Gotta have
talking
the
too much. I'm
questions.
sorry, guys. I need to.
Gotta read the questions.
Yeah, who's shading Billy? No shade on Billy. He's our friend. He makes bad choices, but he's our friend. How close to Kansas might you guys get for an event? We might go to some events in Kansas this
We
year.
may stay from
Nitrous money. Yeah, we need
Well,
it. Nitrous is like $12 a pound.
Ohio's here, and we stayed around Ohio and went north and kind of east. Now I think we're gonna stay from Ohio
Southwest.
southwest, and we were supposed to leave her car in Florida, but I'm really glad we brought it back because we went to 2 more events. We went 8s in the car. We did some things, fixed the spindles, and
Been following us since the old test and tune at Sac Raceway with the Black Maverick. That's a while. That's like,
first.
I started bringing the black car out to Sacramento when it was still a stock short block
Yeah, going like 6.0s
in like
there,
2018,
620s.
2019 area. The MMM flat brim is fire. Flat brim? Did we make a flat brim?
I think maybe we have some.
Or is that, did you get this the special one? Because we only made like 3 of those.
We need to make a bougie brown one.
We do need to make a bougie brown. I like bougie brown so much. We go on awesome adventures. We do. And we don't sleep ever. What's the story behind the name Trash Panda? Oh, I like telling that story. So Trash Panda, I purchased from a friend. And the way Trash Panda was for the last 5 years, the way she looked, her paint scheme, you know, all the multiple colors of blue and gray and black and primer and all that was how she looked when I bought her, except for the hood. So the hood was a gray primer, and then the grabber scoops that were in it were white. And it looked horrible. So all I did was pull the grabber scoops out, painted them black, put them back in. So it was a gray hood, black scoops. And then I liked the way it looked a lot better. So I posted a little video of it idling in the driveway, because it looked a lot better. And then my friend Amber commented on it and said it looks like a raccoon, like a trash panda. And I was like, yep, that's the name right there. It's not an exciting story, but
that's the story.
But I like Amber, and she helped me name my car. So.
Nothing's better than blue cheese.
Yeah, blue cheese. You knocked it out of the park with that name.
Blue cheese. No, white crackers, the best one.
Hey guys, I met you guys at Team Z Motorsports. Are you the one that brought us the fitting that we needed that saved our ass for my tamer?
Yeah.
I think. Is that you? Is the ProCharge Mav coming back out? Yes and no. I don't know what my plan is for that, because the racing that I used to do with that was all steel, all glass, and that's really fast radial stuff, and I was going 450s at the time, and 450s was very competitive at the time. But now you got people with big screw blowers and, you know, 600-700 inch motors and
Pro 275 cars putting steel on their cars.
LDR cars putting
it's just
steel doors and fenders on their cars and going all steel glass. And I don't want a freaking LDR car. I don't want to campaign an LDR car. It doesn't sound fun to me. It doesn't.
I
want to go 390s in it.
We're probably going to build it the way we want to, and then when we race it, we race it. But when you're doing something like that, that's a lot of money to invest in something to not know where you're going to race or not know where you fit when you're done with it, because we're having so much fun with this stuff. That's why we're building more stick shift cars and going out there and campaigning. And Danny puts on great events, and we want to get the stick shift stuff going a lot more. Even the no prep, like, it's all fun.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I have a motor, I have a blower, I have a car, but it needs to be built. It needs to be. It needs a lot of things. I need a chassis
does need
and
to be done.
Yeah.
If we can get the chassis done here in the next year, I think that'll be fine, and then put it in the corner. She has 6 Mavericks, if that makes any kind of sense.
Let me see. Are we going to Edmonton, Alberta for Little Gangsters? If somebody has a car that I can drive, we'll go. That sounds fun. How about a Godzilla 7.3 on Blue Cheese? Well, Blue Cheese is not ours anymore, and Blue Cheese is getting a 351 with its new owners.
Yeah.
Who we are delivering to at Rockingham for streetcar bragging rights. Do we have a good machine shop in our area? Well, we're currently having our motors built in Ohio, so if that answers any questions.
Well, there's QMP in Chatsworth.
I'm in Ridgecrest, China Lake. So if you have a motor that needs to be built and you want to stay out here, the main person I would send you to is Jason Pettis. Jason Pettis is very busy, and it may take a very long time for you to get stuff back from him, but if you want the best built motor that you can have built out here, Pettis Performance, 100%. If you want someone who is better on your time schedule and is still a great engine builder, you go to QMP.
QMP? Mike McCoy said he's trying to mess with us. What's he saying?
I saw him in here once.
There's a lot of comments because there's over 400 people on here right now, which is pretty crazy.
If we get close to Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, I'll supply the nitrous. Nice. I like nitrous.
I've said it before,
I like
and I'll
nitrous.
say it again.
I really want to do Rocky Mountain Raceway. So I screwed up and I didn't sign up for any Dragon Drives this year besides Sig Week. And I missed the Redwood Rally. I missed Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0, which are the 2 that I was going back and forth on whether or not I want to do. Tony 100% wants to go to War in the Woods in September, and they both like straddle that. So I might have to get on the waiting list for one of them.
We need to get some videos out so you can get some revenue in.
What about Ben Alameda? He doesn't really do it that much anymore. I think he's actually
in Vegas.
He's in Vegas, but he's also planning on moving out of the country soon, I believe. I saw something. He posted something on Facebook recently.
He's wound down quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. I miss seeing Ben. He used to come to the track a lot with Dan, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Mike McCoy.
Back to the Streets is a no prep drag and drive. Yeah, I really wanted to go. So my main plan this year was to go to Back to the Streets, but my car isn't on that side of the country. Our plan was to go to Sick Week, keep my car out on that side of the country in Alabama, and then fly out, drive to Back to the Streets and attend that one. But since my car's here, I don't exactly have the money to drive it all the way back to the other side of the country. We are working on a budget still, even though it seems like we're not, because we blow money that we don't have. And Tony has how many Mustangs?
5.
5.
Well, 5. She has more Mavericks than I have.
Back to the machine shop. So Pettis Performance is in Hesperia. QMP is in Chatsworth.
Yep.
So those two are great options. QMP is actually building the 331 for us.
He's doing a balance right now because I'm not ready to do the rest of the stuff.
I think there's still spots available for race week. Last time I checked for race week, there's like 4 spots left, but that was a couple weeks ago. But I'm sure if I get on the waiting list, I can probably get in.
I haven't talked to Billy. Does anybody know what happened to Streetcar Takeover?
Yeah, who won Streetcar Takeover? Was it Billy?
Was it Small Tire? I know.
Southeast Street in Yeet sounds amazing, and I would love to do that. But also, I need to save money. 100-year anniversary for Route 66 coming up. I would have loved to do 666, but also I didn't get into it. You got to get into these things like 8 months in advance, and Sick Week broke me.
That was a rough one.
Sick Week absolutely broke me. I wasn't planning on painting my car before Sick Week, and that cost me a lot of money. And then everything that I did because my car looked so nice afterwards cost me a lot of money. Will Tony build a newer Mustang or staying with Fox Body? He'll probably stay with Fox Bodies.
I drove an S197.
Billy went out second round. That sucks. When's the group heading to Yellow Belly again? That place is a blast to watch. I heard there's a lot of things going on at Yellow Belly that kind of prevent them from having big events. I heard they're only allowed to have 1 day a week or something.
Certain amount of
They're
hours.
only allowed to run.
There's a certain amount of hours they can have the noise per month or week or something like that, and so. But
yeah, so
I don't think there's going to be any races there at all that pertain to something that we would go to. I mean, I think they still have like their test and tune and bullshit that they have Thursday nights, but I don't think that Jimmy Dale's planning on doing anything because he puts it together months and months in advance. Speaking of races, one race that we will try and be at 100% is Billy's race, War at 304, which is in West Virginia.
We've never raced in West Virginia.
That's a backside one night and a front side the next night with all the same classes, I believe, or similar classes. So stick shift 2 different nights.
So we are attending War in the Woods May and September. We are attending Billy's race in June, West Virginia.
I'm trying to talk her into going to FL2K with her car.
But FL2K is the same time as Rocky Mountain Race Week, so I need to make a decision on that pretty soon.
Yeah, well.
Meisner Summer Shootout, we're not 100% sure on that yet. August is a little iffy right now because of our work. But every year over summer we do these school jobs, and they completely take up our whole 24 hours a day for the time we're doing it. So we are actually in the process of bidding it right now. We place our bid next week and we find out if we get it. So please, everybody, wish us luck. Cross your fingers and toes and hope that we get that, because it's a big job for our business.
So the next, basically, we're going to a track rental with the mayor on Thursday, and she's driving. That's the next time we're going out.
Are we going to Big Jake's next weekend? We are not. Not right now. I am so upset. I missed my first Big Jake race in 5 years last September, and I'm going to miss my second one.
Even it's in Louisiana now, right?
Yeah, it's in Louisiana now.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately. A Big Jake race is a killer event, and I really hope that his Louisiana race ends up being amazing, because he puts on really great events. Yeah. But I'm sad that I'm missing it. Tommy said he gave Billy more scrambled eggs than he could handle.
Tommy is a killer.
Yeah,
They're both really good drivers.
An amazing driver. Yeah, Billy's an amazing driver because he doesn't give a shit about nothing. Except the shifter. Was it War in the Woods? What race was it? He was racing the Nova, I think.
And he checked the shifter a bunch of times.
But there's an in-car Billy coming up to the line, and
he checked the shifter, make sure.
Like in-car GoPro video, and he kept pulling back on the shifter like 17 times. Oh shit! Let me go close the gate.
The old man is still alive. What else is going on here? The weather. The weather is good here year round. The gas is like $7 a gallon right now, but you know, what are you gonna do? Yates heads, because they're the same thing as SC1 or an older style Yates are no better than a high port. So that's why. And we're in a family with trick flow, so we kind of stick to all trick flow and show people that you don't need something that's crazy like a Yates head to go fast. But
I'm trying to convince trick flow to do a full race head like the SE2s, but I haven't gotten there yet. We're slowly building them up.
That shop should be going up, and we're just waiting on my buddy to get off from his big job that he's on so we can go put it up, but it's ready.
Come here. Come here.
High ports for the win. Yeah, how fast do you think someone's been with high ports?
Construction business, we're flooring.
So real quick, how fast have you think someone's been with a set of high ports? So whether they're done by Bennett or BS, how fast do you think someone's been with a high port? And
what were you talking about when I was gone?
Well, the guy said, why don't you run
he said he launched in reverse. What were you talking about?
I don't know who launched in reverse. Why don't you run a Yates head? And I said, well, because there's no reason to.
Why are you staying in California? Ask that guy right there.
Yeah.
I would live in like Tennessee or Kentucky or Kansas or... How much compression in Trash Panda? It's like 10 and a half to 1.
Yeah.
Not much. It's not my motor. So the 363 that's in Trash Panda right now is a borrowed short block from a friend. And then we sent that short block to Trick Flow. And Trick Flow put heads cam intake in it and dynoed it 32 times.
410 set has been in the 3s of high ports, so that's pretty close.
Who went 3s? 390?
What's his name? Did just sold his car? Go fast. Notchback blue. You know his name.
It'll come to me eventually.
Yeah, it'll come.
But these people don't need to watch me think for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you know what you think.
You ever think of opening a speed shop? Out here, no. Because it would not do it. And we have Brent racing out here. So I would consider Brent a friend. I wouldn't want to have him as competition.
We are doing turbos. We have turbos on Audi and we have turbos on a build for Coyote.
We have turbo on an Audi.
Well, we have turbos. Because he has one in the...
Yeah, we have a turbo on the Audi. I told him we should put 2 turbos on it.
We're building a stick shift Coyote to put in another car. And that'll have a Precision 88 on it.
Pro Mod 88.
Pro Mod 88 and a Coyote.
I need to learn more about turbos because I know
the
blowers and
car.
nitrous. Turbo on the Power Stroke too, yeah. So we got the 6.0 and the 7.3 and the 6.7. They all have turbos.
Are we going with a G101?
Are you going with G-Force? Ta-da! It's so beautiful.
That's it right there.
Will we be at SCSN this year? Every year we say we're not going to go, and then we end up going.
We end up going.
So, probably.
I think we'll have things more sorted out to bring this year. Hart's turbos are good too. There's nothing wrong with those, but we just have precision.
Yeah. Okay, so the 363 in my car is not mine. So we are also building a 363 for my car this year. That one's kind of on the back burner.
Kind of 363.
Because we have...
Kind of.
Yeah, we're kind of doing it. We're doing a modified 363. We're starting off with the idea of a 363 and building something different.
It's 377 cubic inch A2 deck.
Won't you have to hack the MAV up to get a G101 in there? Actually, I just found out recently that you don't. You have to cut a small hole. I need to check my messages on a computer though. So I can't get to my Facebook messages on my phone. I have to use a computer to get on them, but one of our Facebook friends on there said that he has a Maverick, 1970 Maverick, which has a smaller tunnel than the rest of the Mavericks. And he fit a G101 in there. So he sent me pictures. I need to check my messages on a computer so I can see those pictures and see where he cut and how it's set up on his car. But thank you to that guy for helping me out on that. What's the best airline y'all fly more than anyone I know? We fly Spirit a lot because we're poor.
Spirit's actually not that bad.
It's actually not bad. The seats are not as great as everybody else. If you want to fly like a king, fly Delta. And
Delta is nice, but we get on. We're always so tired. We get on, we sleep, listen to a movie, and then
we do red eyes most of the time.
Yeah, and we get on 11:30 and get to where we're going by like 5.
If we can get there for $300 with Spirit or $800 with Delta, we're going Spirit because we
fly once a month. Usually.
We like to buy car parts and not. We'll be uncomfortable for 5 hours if we can buy more car
We do
parts.
draw the line though on motels now. Motels.
Yeah, no more motels. I need to move this because the light went away.
The motels. Where you gonna go that way? You can't see.
Yeah, they can't
see the beautiful parts.
Our light is getting bad.
Some of the beautiful parts. So
Sorry, I'm shaking.
This is some of the beautiful parts. These are Isky 904 lifters.
Yeah, I'm excited. I didn't even have 904s in the 363 in my black car.
Her new motor and the white car's new motor are both getting 904s.
What's in the billet? Are those 904s?
They're bigger.
Oh, they're bigger than 904s.
Yeah, they're 930s or something.
Days.
They're a Hemi. It's a Hemi, and those are keywayed. They don't have links. So. Yes, I'm putting.
Do we enjoy more the process of building or the act of racing? I like racing more than building because building's okay.
377, a new displacement. No, people did them years ago.
We're never gonna use big block power.
People did them years ago, but it just 363 just became so relevant that that's all people do. Just 3400 and 5400 rod, and that makes 363 and a 4125. So we're gonna go a little bit bigger bore and a little bit more stroke, which her crankshaft is on order right now, but it's going to take a long time to get it, so that motor won't be done until towards PRI.
How come you haven't got a Tess and Tony friend request? Well, when I say my friends on Facebook, it's the people that follow the Miss Midnight Maverick page on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook personally anymore.
And I don't go through my friend
Tony
requests.
doesn't know how to accept friend requests on there. I added a bunch of people for him when he started a Facebook recently, his first ever Facebook. And then he has a bunch of Facebook requests. He has like 1,700 Facebook requests, and he doesn't know how to.
Yeah, like Nolan. When I was talking about getting lifters, I was like, "How you been?" He's like, "Oh, better since out of the hospital and this and that." I'm like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Well, if you were my friend on Facebook, you'd know."
He fell off a ladder.
Yeah, he fell off a ladder. Nolan Jamora of Isky, he fell off a ladder, and bruised his ribs, and I felt like a horse's ass. So I kind of figured out how to find him and.
Did you actually add him?
Yeah, I did. Not all that.
I've been friends with Nolan for years.
All I said to him was after all that, I said, "So all this rib talk is making me hungry. So we're gonna go get dinner with them at some point."
Oh, God. Really?
We're gonna go get ribs.
I wonder if they have a good rib place down by him. Do you guys hit the fitness center much? Tony looks all right still, even with the gray. No, we haven't been to the gym in so long. I used to actually be really big into the gym, but
yeah, I need to lose 30 pounds by Warren Woods because the car I'm driving is super lightweight. I can't. Yeah. So I'm gonna start running.
So we went over. We're
at
331.
We got dampeners.
Rebuilding of the 331, the 427 for the white car, 347 for the gray mare, so we can go after the stock block record, which was a 496 or a 494 by Mark Miller, and then the 363 for my car. Did I already say that?
It's a 377.
377. It's a 363 modified.
Modified.
Modification.
It's a 3,500 stroke and a bigger bore.
Because Tony had a conversation with somebody in the pits at Sick Week. And
yeah. Well, I was already thinking about it.
Carnivore diet. Tony likes steaks, so that might actually work out for him. But he also likes French fries.
I don't care for.
Are we doing the cruise, the cost this year, and the Grants Pass Oregon? I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna be driving. Let's talk about the Audi since Stav's here. We gonna talk about the
What's
Audi?
the scariest car you've ever driven?
Audi.
The scariest car I've ever driven.
Well,
I didn't
define
even-
scary. Like, man, this impressed me, and it was like fast, or
Audi.
it's gonna be the Mare.
No, it's not actually. I was about to say the Mare, and then I remembered this one time I drove this Pro Mod Camaro with a big dumb scoop hood on it. I couldn't see shit. I sat on the ground, like my legs were completely straight against the floorboards of this car to reach the pedal.
Yeah, that was a funny time.
I couldn't see anything like the right side out. That was, and the windshield was tinted and everything. Like,
Yeah, it was rough. I was a little nervous, but you
It was,
clicked
the
it off
car was
and
not
said-
set up, but the person that was going to be driving it was the same weight as me, and they weren't there yet, so they wanted me to make a pass in it.
see if any roll bar went straight.
Yeah,
but
and it did not go
it
straight.
did not go straight. I have 60 days to lose 30 pounds, which is not hard at all.
Speak for yourself. I couldn't do that.
Well, you don't have 30 pounds to lose.
Audi for sure.
The Audi, almost 170.
Magic? No, Magic was not the scariest car. Magic, like the first time I drove Magic Johnson, it was like butter. It was like me and that car became one, and it like,
Real fast.
It was immediate first pass down the track, and that's actually so. Magic is the first car I raced after crashing the black car.
Yeah, you raced that car 2 years in a row.
53 pounds in 7 weeks laying on the couch. What sickness did you have? Adriana, you don't even have 50 pounds on you. What do you mean?
I'm gonna kill that with fire and.
Will we be doing anything in Ohio? Yes, I'm sure.
I got him with this.
Those stupid bugs are terrible. It's getting dark, so it's gonna...
They're coming out. Yeah, we'll be in Ohio. So after Warner
Have you guys
Woods,
been working on the shop? We just did the sealer on the concrete.
yeah, but you see, normally the last 2 years we brought the white car back like we did, and so after PRI, we bring the white car back. We do a bunch of improvements and then take it back, go to Jimmy Dale's race in April, and then drive it from Texas to Ohio and then fly home. And that's when the car would stay there from April all the way to PRI again, and then we'd take it home like we did this time. But Jimmy Dale's not having a race in April, so we were going to go straight.
He's busy being a badass.
Yeah, he's busy being a badass, and we were going to just go to streetcar bragging rights with it from here. But there's no way we're making it with a car. I'm not going to rush it if we don't have anything done. So we're just flying into streetcar bragging rights, North Carolina. And she may drive something else. She was offered, and we're not going to say what it is or who it is because we don't know if it's going to go through yet because we have some logistics to iron out. But we could just go there to hang out. But Warner Woods is in May, and after Warner Woods, it'll go to Bill and Vicky's and whatever car that is, because it's not going to be the white car. I can tell you that. The white car is going to stay in California this year because there's too many things. Well, we may take it somewhere.
Yeah. Once it's done and tested and good to go, we'll probably take it.
Just drive
Maybe
it.
even the second
I'll just
Warner
drive it.
Woods.
I'll just drive it back. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. It's a long drive. It's 40 hours straight.
Yeah.
To go from here to Ohio or back or Indiana. It takes a lot out of us. Like, sick week was rough. That was driving there, doing it, and then driving home real fast. And the only other person that does something like that is Rich Garrido, and that guy is a machine.
Insane.
So in his same car, like we drove a truck, and it was rough. But
And we have two people that share driving. I think he does most of his driving.
yeah, he does most of it. But he's got the taxi cab juju beads on his back. So maybe we should.
Oh,
do
is
some
that what it is?
Yeah.
How many pounds of weight savings are you up to with the titanium bolt swap program? Probably 20 pounds.
Yeah.
It's not worth the money that Tony puts into
So,
it. He's just a freak.
After I was looking at the Mare,
40 hours, you need to drive faster. 40 hours from here to Ohio? It says 36 hours on the map. So are we not supposed to sleep? War in the Woods has to be sketchiest track I've ever seen. Well, have you ever been to KD? Because that's a little sketchier. There's just faster people at War in the Woods, so it makes it seem sketchier.
what was I gonna say?
You're gonna say words.
Stick shifts.
We've been live.
Audi.
for 69
And it's
minutes.
had around 500 people on it.
Yeah, 487. What you guys?
Any
are
other
crazy.
questions?
No sleep till Brooklyn.
Yeah. Beastie Boys.
You guys, we're old. We're old people.
Oh, we need to buy tickets to North Carolina.
Drove from Reno to Green Bay.
Well, this is with
That's
the
a
truck
lot
and trailer.
closer.
This is a truck and trailer also. This is not just like hopping
This
in a
is
car.
Southern California to freaking Ohio.
Or Southern California to Florida. Like, what is it? So we went to Gainesville.
Get lunch on live soon, guys. Look, the one time we had Lunchy on here, my video got demonetized because he said too many bad words.
He said,
putting him on a live stream is a really bad idea.
yeah, it's... If we can see this, it's going to be backwards. It's 1 day and 10 hours to Florida from us. That's where we live. And then that's Florida. That's a lot.
Talked about the possibilities of buying back a Dart. That is still on the table.
Yes.
We're just waiting for the guy to
We're just waiting
be
for a
ready
shop
to
be
sell
up.
it to us and for the shop to be up.
1969 Dodge Dart Slant 6.
What's your number one go-to for MAV parts? I don't know.
Like, what do you mean? Like, where do we buy them from?
Melvin's Mavericks.
Oh, Melvin's Mavericks, or the place where you've been getting them from. Where is that? That's not Melvin's Mavericks.
Classic Industries. That's
Classic
where I
In-
got all my trim.
They are making a lot more
Weather stripping.
parts now.
Everything else is Facebook Marketplace. I need to convince Stav over here, who's camera shy, to start making parts. He makes parts for Audis, which is why his Audi is so fast. And broken. Well, it's broken because I break parts.
It's supposed to have 4-wheel drive, and it's
One right now.
2. Well, then it went to 1 or 1. Yeah. There's no sound.
What? Why is there no sound? Turn your volume up. Is there really no sound?
We'll be in South Carolina in 2 weeks. Basically, hopefully next week she resets the stock short block record.
This week.
Hopefully, yeah. That's what I'm saying. This week is today's Sunday, so 5:20.
Are we going to the race Billy's putting on? Yes, we do plan to.
Or at 3:04.
I'm coming for second fastest stock short block. Well, we might be changing that, the number one parameter, soon. The sound is working fine. Okay.
It may be a little harder.
Carburetors and curse words. Yeah, that's Tony's.
It may be a little harder for someone to get the stock short block after.
Hey, can you not hear us when we're back here? Do I have to yell at you guys? I can't read. I'm blind. Carburetors and cuss words.
Yeah, he hasn't had the Carburetor Chronicles in a long time.
It's carburetors and cuss words because you said lots of cuss words.
He actually just went through. So we have FST carburetors on all of our cars, every single one of them, except the
Yeah,
Mare.
keeping motor sports.
The Mare has a 750 HP style from Kevin at CSU because that's the same carburetor that was on her car when that motor and trans was in her Maverick years and years and years ago. That's what she had on this whole time, and that's what I just kept on it. I'm weird. I don't like changing things for no reason. So we have FST on all the other cars. So I have a 1050 on the white car. She has a 950 on her car. I have a 1050 on my dad's car. So everything has a FST on it. In fact, the new car that we're gonna just probably make a video for here pretty soon is gonna have FST on it too. But
Why don't
Kevin,
we use ATM? It's not that FST is better than ATM. It's just FST is in our area.
yeah, FST and Kevin are local to us, which that helps a lot. But FST is like an hour and a half away. ATM makes a badass carburetor too. It's just closer to Bill. You know, it's just what he went with, and it works really good for him and everybody else too. So it's not that there's one better than the other. We just chose to go with something local to us to make it easier. And Lunchy just went through.
Next giveaway is Tony's white Mustang. Which one? Which one?
No.
Which white Mustang, huh? Do you know how many he has? If Tony is, he is
I have 3 white ones with black stripes.
4 if you count the one in Dave's yard.
Oh, he just gave that. That's a 92. It's not black stripe though.
Oh.
So
Tony is a hooer for white Mustangs with black stripes.
Lunchy just went through the carburetor real fast to clean it because the car just sits and we drive it to 7-Eleven and get Slurpees. So
We went to the grocery store in it once.
we did go to the grocery store, but he just went through it, didn't find anything wrong with it, and it just runs better after he like took it apart and looked at it and
There's
put it back
some
in.
little junk
But
in it.
it's crazy that cost something because it runs a lot better now. So
These freaking bugs.
very simple combo.
The one with all the titanium in it. Which one? Which one?
So that's what I was getting to too. I was looking at the mirror and it has a lot of titanium, but not as much as the white car. The white car has the most titanium on it out of any of the cars. And there's going to be more on it.
Oh shit, Danny Sheldon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How are you doing? Yeah. You're testing the Z and the AV, and I hooked you guys up with prep. That was like over a decade ago. I had prep all over my hands the next day.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun because I was trying to put it in little bottles for you guys. Oh.
What else are we gonna?
Oh,
Any
I think
questions
that's
about
it.
your front end on your
We
Maverick?
got ARP, everything. We already used ARP, but we're using more ARP.
Yeah, we.
No Home Depot engine bolts here.
This is
Everything.
all stuff for the mirror motor actually.
Yeah, this is all for the mirror motor, and then we're also getting ARP for obviously the rest of the 3 motors that we're building.
If there's any
We
questions
already have it all.
after this live that people want to know, just message on YouTube or message to Facebook.
You can't message on YouTube. Message Tony on Facebook because I can't get to my messages on Facebook.
If there's any
unless I'm on a
questions on the
computer.
builds or how simple, I just had another guy say, hey, I built a 410 with AFRs and I squeeze it this and it only goes 610 or something. And I'm like, oh, that's a little bit off the pace.
I think you're asking if I got to race Billy at Sick Week. No, I did not. He heard a lifter pulling his car out of the trailer, so he didn't even get to make a pass in it.
But that car is on a giveaway and it runs really good now. Stick shift 74 Camaro. So if you guys want to go have a chance to win that car, it is.
Who makes the nitrous bottle bracket on the Maverick? That is a Nitrous Express nitrous bottle bracket. We modified it a little bit because where the bar mount was a little bit high, so we had to weld it a little lower. If you get the Dart, what motor will you put in it? Coyote.
No.
Audi motor.
When I had that car when I was a teenager, I had a big block
Byron.
440 for it. So I'm probably going to put a big block and it won't be a stick shift. I'll probably just put automatic in
Why
that
aren't
car.
you using big blocks?
Big blocks?
Yeah.
I said big block.
Hmm?
I said big block.
I don't know. Someone just asked why you're not using big blocks.
And like our cars?
Yeah.
I like small blocks. Small blocks are easier to get to work on, no preps and shit like that. So, and bad surfaces. If I had a big block Chevy is the best motor ever made, but I do want to build a big block Ford to go like 440s, 430s on nitrous. Joe Moore about to kill a stock block record.
Big block starts at 540 cubes.
Yep, because a small block can be 525. We are going to do a Godzilla one day. So what is this? Joe Moore about to kill the stock?
He said he's going after the second fastest stock block.
Oh.
I think he said stock short block, but
Well,
he's
people
going
are
after
getting
the second
confused.
fastest stock block. There's 2 guys, and I think the second fastest went like a 50 something.
Well,
507, 508 in there.
what?
The second fastest
Well, there's
stock
2
block.
guys that do the stick shift. They went 540s with a stock block too, which is another micro record, I guess, right? And
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good accomplishment because before that, the stick shift record was in the 580s for a stock block.
no, it was 580s for a stock short block. I forgot his name.
Stick
but
shift stock
it was a
block though
stick
was
shift?
580s.
It was?
Yeah.
There was this guy with a beautiful black LX notchback.
Yeah, I think he went a 586.
That was a stock 586. That was a stock short block.
Yeah, but it's still the fastest stock block stick
I don't know
shift.
what happened. I don't know if he sold that car or still has it, but I don't
That
know.
ugly kid? We met him at XRP once.
Possibly. I'm very terrible with names. So,
Um,
but 540s, I guess, with a stock block stick shift, which that's going to be reset as well this year by an unknown car. Well, a known car.
when are you gonna make a pinup girl themed calendar? Never.
You totally true.
Unless you want Tony in pinup style.
Well, did we cover all the bases? We got to make a
Did
little bit.
somebody leave the light on in the chicken's house? I can hear them. Yeah, the chickens go all day long, and Tony absolutely loves it.
Yeah, the chickens and the goats and the cows and the horses, and we have everything here.
I don't have pro mod money. I barely have 8-second stick shift car money. Do you have pro mod money you can give to me? Because
What's considered a pro mod? Let's talk about that for 1 second.
come to Armageddon and bring Billy. Billy is a...
He's hard to pin down.
Yeah, he's a...
He probably won't even show up on time for his own race.
If we asked Billy to come to Armageddon and he said, yeah, I'll be there, there's about a 22% chance he'll actually be there.
When you cut the factory hinges pillar.
What?
Factory hinge pillar. No, a pro mod is this a stretched wheelbase? That's where it becomes a pro mod.
Pro mod is a white car right now.
Oh, whatever. Wins races.
Yeah. Would love to see. I would love to go.
Well, is that it? Any other questions? Because we have to make a video and go to dinner.
Pro mod is anything quicker than Heath. Yeah. Heath is pretty dang quick.
Holy shit, that car's fast.
Yeah.
Like,
And he's got some new tricks up his sleeve now.
no tricks. He's
Tricks.
just going fast. That car is just...
Any tube chassis is pro mod.
So if you have a stick shift car and you have a diaphragm clutch and you don't want to break shit, you gotta hit up Garrett Leach on Facebook.
Message him on Facebook and he'll ignore you. And message him again.
And then he'll get to you.
And then he might get to you. And if he doesn't get to you, then you call him out in the stick shift group on Facebook and then we all talk shit to him until he messages you.
Or you message me and then I message him.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, hey Dick, pick up your phone. Oh shit, I wanted my other folder. I didn't see that in there and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, Dick, whatever.
And then you call him at midnight and you annoy him and he complains that you're calling him at midnight, but he's just sitting in his house eating ice cream. So he's totally able to
What
take a
nitrous
phone call.
controller would you recommend? Well, I like Simplicity. I've used quite a few of them.
As people that are sponsored by Nitrous Express, we should tell you to use the Maximizer 6 from Nitrous Express.
Or, yeah, they don't
but
make
we've
the five.
never used that ourselves, which we should.
It does a lot of stuff. The Maximizer 6.
It is
and
a
they have
very
the Easy.
smart system, yeah.
They have the Easy now. The Maximizer 6, you can have the controller or you can do it on a laptop.
But Tony's stuck in the 90s and he uses the old Edelbrock, like the red with this little, the screen that goes through with the little white push buttons
It's
on
easy.
it. That's what we use on the white car
So,
and white car.
yeah, her car has zero data. Like the white car just got data last year with a 7531 box. But I didn't know where I was shifting. I didn't know timing. I didn't know anything. And I had to pull timing static on that. So now timing is done with the box. Whereas her car, it's done static again. So when she goes up for a pass, the timing is already pulled. It doesn't pull when the nitrous turns on, which is stupid. But we're waiting to put a Field Tech on hers to do all this.
Yeah, the 71900. That's the Edelbrock, isn't it?
I think so. That's a good controller.
Do you like Buick Grand Nationals? We actually knew somebody that had one, and he was crazy.
A controller
He used to-
that's
he used to
very...
Down some NyQuil and then go street race it.
The NLR 1000, very cumbersome to use. You know, the little thing, again, with little fucking dots. Looks like you're playing...
Who's got roosters?
Squid.
The neighbor.
Looks like you're playing a old DOS game from the 80s. So the NLR 1000 is very good. When I say very good, I mean very... They're true to their progressing, because when you start progressing multiple kits, progressing fuel or not progressing fuel, and you're progressing your nitrous, and you want your duty cycles right, like the NLR is a very good, reliable, like the functionality is really good.
That's not saying anything else.
But you have to run drivers. You have to run drivers when you do it. Some of the other ones, like I don't think.
And also, some people have issues with the NLR going bad and not working, and having to buy multiple.
Well, that was only Rich, but we don't know why he did
I've
that.
heard a couple people.
But
But that's hearsay. We don't know why.
they're all. It's like
Marley!
it's like saying, what do you like? What
here,
what
puppy.
EFI do you want? Do you recommend? It's
here.
like, well, there's Field Tech, there's
Hi, puppy.
there's Holly,
Oh,
there's all these at Haltech. There's and everyone has their thing, and like we just prefer Field Tech. So that's what we're probably gonna end up using.
I do still want to put a fuel tech on my car. It's just sick week.
It's the same thing as a converter company, like Cameron and
Neil Chance.
Neil
and
Chance
who's
and
the
Pro
Big
Tour.
39, yeah.
and all the other ones.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
There's Marley. He's 15 now. Say happy birthday, because his birthday was last month. Oh.
It's,
Sorry, Marley, to put you through that. Danny, do you live in Oklahoma now? Were you smart? Did you get out of California? Aw, both of us do great, drive great, and truly appreciate how we explain things. Thank you. Cletus has put his gray 68 Camaro on the market, brand new build, $475,000. I thought you said it was $425.
$425, yeah.
You lied. This guy says it's $475. I trust him more than the person that I've been friends with for 15 years.
if we were to build an automatic car, we'd most likely put a Circle D on it because they have good.
They have a lot of data. We've seen a lot of people go faster
Yeah.
with their stuff out of the box. So
We do have a Pro Torque and we do have a Neil Chance that we're probably
I
going to
love the
sell.
Neil Chance in my black car.
It's just hard to get. All of them make good products. It's what can you get customer support and tech from, and who can you call?
Once I got a hold of Marty.
But that was 5 years ago.
Yeah, once I got a hold of him, he was on the phone with me for 45 minutes and walked me through everything, explained everything I needed to know. And
Justin Gallant with the A2 deck has been low fours with a Circle D, and then we put a Circle D and Kelly Black GT's car, and it picked up and it went more consistent. So they have their shit together over there at Circle D. So when we do build an automatic car, it'll have a Circle D in it.
425, test 425.
Oh, well, there it is.
Oh, you live right by Thunder Valley. That's pretty cool. To get one of the stock block records, does it have to be equipped engine? Does a stock block 402 and a Fox body, you mean 302 and a Fox body qualify? Yeah, a stock block 302. So you take the block out of a Fox body or Explorer or like anything over the, what,
You can
40 years, 30 years, the 302 is
as
put in
long
cars?
as the hard parts are stock. So like the stock rods, stock pistons, you can re-ring and bearing it. I've heard rod bolts you can do or no rod bolts. Ours is completely stock. So
what gears do you have in the Trash Panda? I have 410s in it. I had 430s.
yeah, 410s now.
I had 430s, but I was running out of gear at the top end, so I put 410s in it. Do you like Whipple Supercharger? We've never used them, so I don't have an opinion. I heard they go really fast on the Coyotes. Thank you for your time. You're welcome. Thank you. Postage prohibits me sending us a Cleveland or a 70s Windsor. Well, dang. Tell them it's a ham sandwich, and maybe they'll let you send it. $289. You can do a $289, but that wouldn't be the 302 stock short block. There's a guy named Stav that's sitting right here, right next to us, and he's in here talking shit. The Audi is one-wheel drive right now. One wheel, you got 4 wheels that are supposed to have drive tires.
Yeah.
And only one of them works.
Any of those Ford blocks, like we use a Mexican block, which is, they made it from like 68 all the way to 74, something 75, or I forget exactly.
From this weekend, Joe is on the path for fastest stock block. Is that the guy that went 540s? Ugh.
Yeah.
Do you polish the beams on stock rods? No, we haven't.
Mm.
The Audi guy's back. Marley's 15. Wouldn't that be stock bottom end instead of stock block? Stock bottom end is pistons, rods, crank, block.
I don't think you have to have the stock dampener. It's just
You don't have to have the stock dampener,
We
but
just
that's
do.
what we have on our stock short block.
Yeah. It's a Windsor. There's no such thing as an A2 deck Cleveland.
Yeah,
So.
302 is A2 deck. Need a new gray mirror shirt. Yeah. We have, I was wearing a gray mirror shirt earlier,
Yeah,
but I'm
gray
not
mirror.
on right now. Gray mirror.
I think
We might
shirts
come out
may
with a new,
be a little bit more relevant in here in a little bit. Who? 5'10".
He went 5'10". Who went 5'10"? Tell me the information. I need to know who this person is.
Yeah, Cleveland's are 9.2.
Tony built a 9.2 before.
Yeah, Cleveland's are 9.2, and in my opinion, obsolete. I know I'm gonna get shit for that, but I would never build a Cleveland.
Tony's.
I would never build a Cleveland or use a C6 transmission, or really a C4, but that's just me. Oh, but they're Kennett valve heads and this, and that. Yeah, well,
It's great technology that people have built off of for years, and it's.
Yeah.
Tony's a hater.
Well, SC1 they're saying is the same thing as a Cleveland, and it's not. It's got a different short turn. It's got a different runner. The runner's raised like fucking an inch, so it's not the same.
How about doing a run of War in the Woods merch to fund the 2 War in the Woods this year? I was actually thinking about talking to Jeff about doing a specific War in the Woods shirt for the car that we are bringing to War in the Woods, because it is going to be pretty exciting, and I think people would be interested in that shirt.
So I didn't hear anybody go 510 with a stock block. I think the fastest one.
Chevy World stock block could be forged internals, but stock bottom end would mean stock. Yeah, stock block is just the block, just the factory block. And it could be a 347, 331, 306, whatever. Stock short block is stock pistons, rods, crank, block. Some people say that you can't do rod bolts, but some people say you can. Apparently in the LS world, you can even sleeve the block, which I don't think should count. Get an SVO or an A4 block and do the same grinding. It's not, those aren't stock blocks, are they?
No.
No. Godzilla has cannon valves. I would like to do a Godzilla one day still, but
Godzilla. There still isn't a definite answer whether a Godzilla is a small block or big block.
Yeah.
It's like a Pontiac.
Is a Godzilla a small block or a big block?
It's like a Pontiac.
What is it?
It's 444 cubic inches. But
what is it?
No one knows. They don't say. Even Texas Speed can't even tell me.
What's the deck height?
Even the guy that's been fast.
Someone use your Google and tell me what the deck height of a Godzilla is.
Well, you have a 10-inch deck small block, so what the hell?
Yeah, 965. That's a small block. That's a small block if I ever heard what a small block. That's a small block.
I would say it's a small block.
Consider a small block. Yeah, that's absolutely small. What about the Lightning 351 block? That's still not 302, so it wouldn't be considered the 302 short block or 302 stock block.
But that is a stock block.
But it is a stock block.
It's a stock roller block.
So you can do that for a 351 record.
But I wouldn't do it because they're not strong.
Are we doing cool April nights in Reading this year? I don't think so. April, we're doing Rockingham. And we're doing a lot of work on my car to try and get it with a G-force in it.
I think we can get your car to go 880s.
With a G-force?
Mm-hmm. Different first gear. Tighter up. Watch. It's going to tighten up. Second, third.
I'm going to go 830s.
Whoa. Whoa, you hear that?
With the G-force.
Hey, here's the quote of the day, right? I'm going to say it. A stick shift is just a stick shift until someone great drives it.
Is the mirror running at XRP?
No.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
It's coming off of Oklahoma. So the someone 510, was that the stick shift one, or is that the? It's got to be automatic.
I don't think that's a stick shift one.
Well, is the guy he talking about is one that Turbo John made a video last year, and he went to the track with a turbo A2 deck, and it went 5 something. But I heard he crashed that car.
Did he crash it? That sucks.
It wasn't it the guy that came to, what's his name? That came up to Rockingham, and he met us there.
Possibly.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I forgot.
Was that Ugly Kid? That was Ugly Kid, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. I keep missing comments. 624? What is that? Crown Vic?
What?
The 6.2?
6.2's big.
What is that?
6.2 liter is like
Crown Vic.
455. Or no, it's 7.5, 7.3 is 444, so 6.2 is 377, something like that.
And a Crown, what Crown Vic? Because the like 90s, 2000s Crown Vic came
No,
with
maybe
a 4.6.
maybe some like a Navigator engine was 5.7.
Super Duty gas. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody building those.
What do you say? Tony, you think of it?
Huh?
Go down. Go down, go down, go down, go down.
Down?
Go.
That is down.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Look what you did.
Now I done screwed
Look
it up.
what you did.
Tony,
I think you sell a 351 Cleveland short. He probably does, but he's a hater. He
No.
hates the C6 transmission and the 351 Cleveland.
yeah, they can run good. Don't get me wrong, but if you're gonna put the same amount of money, just put it into a Windsor.
Biederbaum has a stock block LS, not a Ford 302.
Yeah, I think he has a Coyote now, right?
I don't know what he has. He changes that thing like he changes his underwear.
Smart guy.
Yeah, he likes to try stuff because he's smart.
Yeah.
C6 is a boat anchor.
Yeah, they're not good
That's
for
why,
anything.
Drina said, that's why you and Tony get along so well. But Tony talks shit about the Cleveland and a C6 so much that one of his friends
and C4s.
set out to build a Cleveland with a C6 so he
I'm
could
sorry,
whoop his ass at Dragon Drives.
C4s are good to just cruise around. It's like, you know, certain things work and certain things don't.
Beater has a new LS engine. No C6, use a top loader. Oh, you and Jet are gonna fight. He says it's a robust gearbox.
C6? Yeah, if I want to put in my F-250,
Better be nice to Jet.
19,
He's in all of our videos.
1976
All of
F-250 with a
Our
390
live premieres.
with a
he's in there.
C6 with a camper
If
shell
you're mean
toe
to
and an
him, I'm
open
gonna
flat.
beat you.
Yeah, I need a C6 for that.
Yeah, Beater is a stock aluminum LS. I'm having a great. Thank you. I just got my hair done.
Hair did.
recently. Yeah.
We just got done
I'm
from
very excited.
doing a large
And
show.
I curled it like 4 days ago. Well, it was Thursday. I curled it Thursday to go to the concert that I went to.
Well, anything else besides C6 and Cleveland heads?
G101As and
Yeah.
trick flow heads.
Mm-hmm. And Billy Glidden is still the man.
Yeah, send us a video of the 510. I would like to see that. Was it recently?
I don't want to talk too much shit on a C4 because we need it to go like another 2 or 3 passes next week.
We're talking about C6, not C4.
Well, C4s are in like the same family. It's like just a bigger, more dumb.
Back in the
thing.
20th century.
What?
Huh? Saying the 20th century like it's a whole century ago. I was born in the 20th century, in the late 1900s.
Godzilla the C4. C4 is like a T5 of automatics.
Ooh.
It's good to like, you can just put it in, it works, put a little shifter on it, you just go, and it just goes, and it's, but they can only go so fast, and they start flaring, which hers does not. The one that's in the white, the mirror does not flare
My
at all.
power glide flared. Oh, my C4 used to flare.
Yeah, bad.
I had it rebuilt.
It was
Mike's transmission. How did we had Pro Trans and Mike's transmission all in our town?
Because, yeah,
All at
yeah,
once.
and ProTrans moved to
to
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah,
Do
which,
they still do stuff?
Yeah.
Or? And we got Calvert out here. We got ACT out. We're like this little town is weird for.
some good stuff. Oh yeah. Well,
What's going on with the Wayne bus thing? Never heard anything about the white Mustang. Huh? Explain better, because I'm not smart enough to decode that. I'm sorry. Cutlass 442. What is your thoughts? I think they're pretty good. We own 2. 2 of them. We got Vinny's ass kicker, and we got the one that I want to put a Coyote in that Tony probably won't let me.
world class T5.
Ran an ATI converter every Wednesday and Saturday for 2 years. Never missed a beat. ATI. I didn't even know ATI started off making like transmission and converters and all that, and then
Yeah.
they started making
They started
dampers, and they ended up being the best
dampener, yeah, dampers.
damper
Yeah,
maker. Damper.
But yeah,
damper.
ATI stands for Automatic Transmissions Incorporated.
The white Mustang? What white Mustang? Because we have white Cracker, which is the 4i white with black stripe on it. Then we have Snowflake, which is the, what is it, 91?
Mm-hmm.
LX white with black stripe, which was Tony's old race car, which we do have a plan for that as soon as the shop is up. And we also have the 90 white with black stripe 4-cylinder that we raced against Fisheye the Deer Killer.
What?
What?
He
Patrick.
said hello. He said
Hello.
This is Patrick at Precision. He said hello.
Oh, I want to make sure you're not showing
No.
everybody's phone number so he doesn't get spammed.
His phone number's on there. No, he's good.
Yay.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Precision.
Yeah, he's our favorite precision
That's
person.
my favorite Patrick.
Oh, now he talks.
Stav's trying to steal Patrick from us, and we're not going to let it happen.
Patrick said.
Is the Audi guy as weird as every other Audi guy out here? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
100%.
Can't stand him.
Just popped in. You two are great people. Found you from SRC. Enjoy your content. Thank you. I'm trying to get better at posting
videos? She has a lot in the chamber.
Tony's been working me hard. We were working 12-hour days.
Mm-hmm.
Putting this dang floor in.
69 Camaro. Best Camaro ever made.
Oh, he must be behind on the video because we talked about that like 20 minutes ago when Stav got mad at me.
What do you get there?
Hello from Mesa, Arizona. Huh? Oh, he was asking about the white cracker then. Patrick! Now I know your YouTube name. I'm gonna know you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, white cracker. We went over white cracker. We were building a 427 for white cracker. It is gonna have some top secret things,
TFS.
trick flow things that are in development right now. As soon as that motor's built, well, the motor's gonna be built as soon as the top secret things from trick flow are done, and then we're gonna dyno it, see how that does, and then we're gonna put it in the white car, but it's not gonna be done in time for War in the Woods. So we have another plan for War in the Woods, which is a secret, and we might release a new T-shirt for that, which would be really exciting. Dom from California. Sure, he's not a Mopar Mazda guy. Oh, I accidentally closed YouTube because I was scrolling through comments. I'm sorry. Greetings from Mexico, like the actual Mexico, or like the streets.
Patrick said his RUQWJN115
Oh, yeah.
is his YouTube name.
Yeah.
He
I just saw it.
also said, I like you way more than I like Tony and Tess.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
That's what he said.
Patrick, we're gonna have a conversation later.
Yeah.
Still gonna be on drug?
Nitrous.
Yes, absolutely.
Lots of
Nitrous.
nitrous.
Nitrous for life on White Cracker. Are these top secret things going to be part of a giveaway package later this year? We actually do have a nice, fun giveaway package for you guys coming up.
Ooh.
Turbo Buick Patrick.
Yeah.
That's right. He likes the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Patrick spelled your name wrong. He doesn't even know you.
What? But that's how me and Patrick spell it. We have like a secret. Like everybody else spells it one way, but me and Patrick have it. It's okay.
It's like your secret handshake that he doesn't know about.
Joke.
Yeah, we got a good handshake. He don't know about it. I don't know about it. You know, it is what it is.
What happened? Hope not what? Because that would mean they failed. What? What happened? What did I miss? The giveaway package that we are going to do is actually open to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't be Ford specific next time because we have more than just Ford friends.
Oh, the TFS package?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to probably happen in a month or so, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So how many people are on it? Yeah, that'd be good. So it's going to be, we're thinking about doing an everything package. So basically, not specific to Ford. If you want to enter and you have a Mopar, big block Mopar head and intake. If you have a a Chevy. It can be
LS.
an LS.
350.
Yeah, anything.
Big block Chevy.
Any cylinder head and intake package.
Heads cam intake package.
Well, they don't offer a cam, I think, for everything. We have to look into it, but for right now, it'll be any head and intake package. So Ford, Chevy, LS, Mopar. They just made over 800 horsepower with their new Mopar head. So I know that, I always forget the name of it, which I was so much into the Mopar thing back then. The Indy heads. The Indy heads had like the corner market. It's kind of like how AFR, everyone wants to put AFR in their Ford small block because it's easy, but they're wrong. They just put a trick flow and it can make 30, 40 more horsepower with the same money, the same money spent, and I proved it. So like Indy was like the leaders in the
Power
big block
sport?
Mopar, but now trick flow has definitely came around with making some serious power with their Mopar head.
Well, they
small
still
block
make
and big block.
The long tubes. I think those long tubes were actually made by Stainless Works.
Yes, they still make them.
And they used to sell them, but I think it was the carb whatever and the
Stainless Works made them so TrickFlow could sell them on their catalog, but there was too much bullshit. So basically, you can still get the same header just directly through Stainless Works and not through TrickFlow. They don't sell headers anymore. TrickFlow does not.
only diff between an Audi and a Subaru is the rainbow colors. It's funny that you said diff instead of difference, because saying the word diff is a very touchy subject for Stav right now.
So yeah, probably in another month we'll do the big cylinder head deal. But we're gonna go there and make a video of it, all the different cylinder heads, and talk about them and read up on what's good.
Oh, I'm sure Jeff knows about the TFS Mopar stuff.
Yes.
Jeff.
Yeah. What is it?
Jeff is very good at researching and knowing everything about the Mopar
The
stuff.
White Cracker had a 227 on it.
Yeah,
It's
when we
not-
bought Cracker, it had the AFR 220s on it, and we switched from the 220s to the TrickFlow 227s, and it made 36 horsepower on an engine dyno back to back over the AFR 220s.
And went faster on the street.
Whoa, you got a white ladybug on you right now.
Oh, nice.
That's interesting. I haven't seen a ladybug out here.
Who's more bizarre, Audi people or
Ooh, that's a tough
or
call.
Mopar people?
That's a tough
Audi
call.
people or who?
Mopar people.
Audi people. Audi people are worse.
I think Audi people, Mopar people, and Maverick people are all fighting for the number
I don't
one
want to
spot
be
of
in the same
weirdness.
categories of Maverick because we're faster.
I think
than them.
Mopar people and Maverick people are more similar because they like to jack their cars up real high and put like Kragers on them. That's a Mopar and Maverick thing. That's like your standard thing. Her car looking the way it does, being a Maverick, and not to mention a chick driving it,
Bob
is
Blackley
not normal.
picked up 7/10 by putting TrickFlow heads in cam. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's cool. 5-cylinder, 1-wheel drive.
Yes.
We need to make Audi t-shirts now. 5 cylinders, 1-wheel drive.
So
1,000 horsepower.
we take the Audi back out. I'm like, hey, the rear tires are just dragging the fuck along, but we're trying to go just a little bit. Just a little bit faster. We're just trying to go a little bit faster. So we go back out and it spins, it's doing its thing, but she goes like 170 miles an hour. And we're like, oh, that's good mile an hour, but the ET was like a 10-0. And then, well, a little bit, it was 9s.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're like, fuck, that's some good mile an hour. Then she goes to make another pass, we change some things around, and it just shifts into second and it goes, whoosh, it just wings. And we're
I was like, sorry, stop. I went through your clutches again.
and I was like, there's no way it's clutch. We're looking at the data. Well, she goes, the car doesn't have a shifter. It's just a fucking pull lever and a push button.
No,
so she
you
puts it
just-
in park, and it goes,
It's a
grrrr. I'm like, that's not right.
That's a weird noise.
And
And
we
Tony was
sat-
like, it's fine. Let's go make another hit.
Well, we sat there for like another 3 hours, letting everything cool down and contemplating our life. And then we decided to make another pass. So she drives up there, normal. It drives up to the staging lanes, and then she shuts it off again. And it goes, brrr. I'm like, nah, that's like something still spinning in the trans because there's no load. Well, luckily we drove it back to the pits, and then we jack it up, and basically one tire spinning. And it's the right rear was spinning. The front wasn't even spinning because it takes both of them to spin to work. So that's why when it broke, it didn't torque steer. So it lost the front because it wasn't driving the front, and then the back diff the clutches are so blown out of it from us trying
Tell
to
me
go
why
fast.
this stupid Audi has clutches between the rear end and each wheel. So it's got, what, 10 clutch discs?
On each side, yeah.
Between the rear end and the left wheel, and 10 clutch discs between the rear end and the right wheel. So those clutches were toast. Like,
Down to the metal.
Bring the picture. Get over here. Bring the picture up. Don't say the T word. Ah, shit, what T word did I say?
If y'all thought White Cracker was fast
Patrick
last
is your
season,
biggest fan. He said stop built for the win.
Thank you, Patrick.
What's
gonna
the
be
best tires to get for a quarter-mile race?
all the friction materials off of them.
So this right here, so that's friction material. So those two are new. That right there, oh, that's friction material. And this is complete lack of friction material right there.
And all burn marks.
Yeah, and just burnt, yeah. So I'm hard on clutches apparently. 10 Canada peeps. I like my Canada friends.
Canadian is cool.
Are they adjustable? No. Engineers didn't design it for 1100 wheel horsepower drag strip shenanigans. Yeah,
No.
True. But why would you
Whoever said
put...
that is a very smart person. Thank you for saying that for a while.
Do you think we're gonna try and
Audi's messed up in the head.
We're gonna try and warranty it? It's still under warranty.
Yeah, I think we're going to take this car to the Audi dealership and see if they can replace the clutches for us.
Oh, another thing we didn't talk real fast is that we put the Detroit battery in, and it works phenomenal. It's
a clutch style limited slip differential. See if you can buy carbon clutches. It fixes the Supra LSD. Stav is actually in the business of designing parts for these cars. He has a huge line. Are you at like 100 parts yet?
No, 65.
65 different parts he makes for these cars. And he is also in the works right now doing rear end clutches for this car to make it better. So he's going to 13 clutches instead of 10. Are you doing carbon?
No.
No carbon, apparently. Well, it'd be better if you did.
Thank you.
So if you have an Audi RS3 or you make stuff for the VR6 too, what else? Just the Daza and the VR6?
I now make Honda and BMW also.
Oh, Honda and BMW. He makes rods, Stav rods, which I have put to the test tremendously.
You make stop rags
by
too.
holding the button after the car decides to shut power to the throttle.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have one of those cars, Stav built is the name.
Stavros built.
Stav built. Where's that ladybug? Have it land on the RS3. We need a little more luck in that thing.
Don't need any more
That's
luck.
it.
That's it. Yeah, we're almost at 2 hours. Thank you guys for hanging on for 2 hours. That's insane.
A lot of them, yeah.
We had almost 500 you guys in here for almost 2
Yeah, for a
hours.
while I was hanging around.
I appreciate it. It's a late night.
Yeah. So we just want to give some updates.
Indestructible clutch lets you destroy something else in the driveline. Yes, which is why we are going to talk to Drive Shaft Shop about making a drive shaft. And then I think we're putting...
Some bigger axles in the back?
Yeah, bigger axles. Yeah. We're trying to beef up everything around it when we put those new clutches in there, so it does well. I wonder if Jake at Strange can have the R&D guys help with something too. We're actually thinking about talking to him about brakes, some lightweight drag brakes for this thing, because we just have stock.
Jake to Jake is the man.
What are these brakes off of? They're off of a different Audi, not an RS3.
A3.
A3.
Yeah.
Okay, A3 brakes because they're smaller, but they're still pretty heavy. At what, like 30 pounds or something each side?
No, 15, 16?
No, there's no way those are 15.
8, 2? I don't know.
They're still double.
Anyways, the Strange brakes are 15 pounds for the whole set. So,
That'd be nice.
less secrets next time. We'll try and do less secrets next time. The secrets are coming out soon. What's for dinner? We're going to BJ's. On us. Because our customer that we just did all that wood for, they gave us a gift card because they're nice humans.
Mm-hmm. Do we sum everything up? And if you're building a blower motor boost.
You were bummed when I painted Trash Panda. I'm so happy with Trash Panda.
I'm
so
gonna
happy
go ahead and
with how it
stress that
looks.
the motor for the mare is 11-to-1 and it's boosted nitrous. So if you build a boosted motor less than 10 or 10.5-to-1, don't do it. You're just hurting yourself. Don't ever do it. It's free horsepower.
Yeah.
Unless you have a fucking 136 blower to put on it. Don't make it 9-to-1. If you have alcohol and all that shit, and you can put 70 pounds of boost, yeah, make it 9-1. But if you're just got like a S trim,
the motor in the mirror right now is probably like 8-1.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit higher because it's 56.
It's
probably 9-1. Yeah, but if it was 10-1, it'd make that much more power. But you can't because it's stock pistons.
Stock short block.
But if you're turbo limited, blower limited,
Pazuki. I'm getting Pazuki tonight.
Put more boost, put more compression in that sumbitch.
The Audi needs a C6. I told him
C6
to just throw like a G-force in there. I miss more gears driving the Audi than I do in my own stick shift car.
C6 would be an upgrade from the transmission that's in there right now.
Yeah, that's the only time you'll ever hear Tony say that.
Yeah, might as well put Windsor heads on it too. I'm sorry, Cleveland heads.
Oh, agreed on the extra compression, yeah. Like, why not? Why would you go less compression when you can do a boosted motor 11-1 and still be safe?
9-1, 1900. No.
There's so the cars in like Pro 275, X275, they run like 13-1 on their boosted motors. The tuning window is a lot smaller.
No, more X275, a specific where they're blower specific. Like there's no on LDR and Pro 275. There's no cap on it, so they run as big as they want.
Yeah.
So you can run twin 94s, and so you can make it 9-1, so the tuning window is better. It's not going to make any more power at that level from 9-1 or 11-1. But when you have an S trim, say you have an S trim or 76 millimeter turbo, don't make your motor 9-1, make it 11-1 because it's just you're just wasting 50, 70, 80 horsepower. That's just it. I've done all types of motors, combinations, and everything, and you'll just make more power. That's it, hands down. Stop. What's your compression on this motor?
10.5 to 1.
And
that's a 5-cylinder.
And that's a 5-cylinder.
And we're gonna cram 70 pounds of boost in this thing.
Yeah.
75, maybe 80.
80 in second.
Good night.
Hey Patrick, we may need a bigger turbo.
Yeah, we need some more turbos.
My turbo right now is just.
Patrick, what is your thoughts on doing a twin turbo on an Audi? Why don't the Audi people do twin turbo setups? I feel like that would work better on these setups because they're a smaller motor and they need more down low power.
A small motor would do better on a compound turbo than it would on a twin turbo.
Yeah, compound turbo too. Yeah. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah. But why wouldn't they do a
There's
twin
no
turbo?
room. I don't think there's any room.
There's actually a shop that did it in Germany.
I'll stick turbos out the hood of this thing. I don't care. It's not my car.
Obviously, you break it all the time. He says it right there.
Plus a 300 shot. Exactly, Patrick. Twin turbo and Audi space constraints. So if we take the space constraints away,
Australian house.
Is it better to have a twin turbo or a big dumb turbo? It's not dumb, but a big, like we got the 76 millimeter on there and heat control. True. So if we put it on methanol.
No, just the heat.
Oh, the heat of
just the heat from two of them rather than one.
Okay, so we're gonna take out the headlights. We don't need the headlights. It's not a street car anymore. And we put a turbo on each side.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. How do you do it?
How do you do it?
It's 5 cylinders. It's odd. You just go into one big turbo. Just put them into one.
How do they do the one in the front bumper?
Well, it's 5 into 1.
Okay, so we put both turbos on top of the hood, and the tubes come back down through the back of the motor.
So you have two cylinders do one turbo and 3 do another?
They Y into one.
It's the hot side. You can't Y it into one.
I don't know. I don't know turbos.
Hey,
you have to.
I know blowers and nitrous.
Hey, we can tell you guys are over 2 hours into your life because you're just making up things. Like
I'm trying to. She's just talking about it.
What if we put 2 turbos?
It's not a 6-cylinder. If it was a 4.
And a Whipple on it.
No. So you're gonna have two exhausts go into one turbo and 3 the other, or are you gonna split one in the middle in half? It can't work. It's a big dump. It's a one turbo deal and that's it.
I feel like a small motor that doesn't make its own power would have more dick if you put 2 turbos on it.
No, you just squeeze it with 300 like he's saying.
Yeah, true.
Stav's got no balls.
Damn.
I would say 66 millimeter turbos, 2 of them.
Yeah.
Plus 150 shot.
On a 6.
If I'm not mistaken, Kyle 1320 had
That's
a
a
twin
V10.
turbo. All right, yeah, that's a V10. That's different. That's 2 of this motor. He didn't have 2 turbos going to one side.
Yeah, see, that's you're going to be a gay. You're going to
Yeah.
have. So one turbo is just going to be like, ha, I'm outperforming you.
I have wood glue on my leggings.
Well,
This is what happens when you make me work. You're ruining my leggings. You got to buy me more.
We got to go to dinner.
Okay.
And these people got to go.
You split the middle exhaust into both turbos.
That's what I said, but this seems rather rainbowish, you know? Gay?
I'm a big fan of twins, but not on 5 cylinders.
Yeah.
You know, oh no, that's a hole. I'm gonna go cry now. I like these leggings.
Yeah, it's fine.
2 mirror image next gen 6466s are good for 2000, but back pressure control is key.
How much is one mirror good for? Mirror 7580. Is that what it is?
1500.
The odd number cylinders is a major problem. What cylinders do you like more? Tell me. Pick 2 cylinders that you like more.
After all the nitrous you're gonna put and all the boosts you're gonna run, whatever one lasts.
See ya.
Bye, Adrenocide.
You see me bang some gears?
Compounding turbos. Yeah, I think compounding turbos would probably be the easier and better. The 7680 is conservatively rated at 1480. We need like 1800. I want to go 6s.
Yeah, I'd put boost on a man cam.
The fastest
What?
5-cylinder Audi right now is like with this, you know, with the motor, the transfer case, and from Audi still.
The fastest
is
5-cylinder
a
goes 6.
760.
The fastest 5-cylinder goes 6s. That's the old school 5-cylinder. The fastest this motor goes 760s.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go 6s. Man cam handle boost, of course.
I would have no problems putting 20 pounds of boost with a blower
Ah.
on her current setup on her Maverick. 10.5 to 1. Put a EFI on it. I bet you'd go 165 miles an hour. It's been
A
154.
blower cam and a nitrous cam are similar, but
Well,
the turbo's different.
The man cam isn't a specific to anything. It's a little bit of this. It's a everything cam.
Yeah.
That's why it's a neutral cam. It's happy doing everything until you start getting into 30 pounds or over 20 pounds. Like everything has its limit. Like the man cam, I think it's good for about 300, which not a lot of people run 300 shot on a 595 lift cam, which we do, and hers has had it on it for 15 passes. It's fine, and it's fast. It goes 153, 154 miles an hour. I think on boost with the same motor, I think we can go 160 plus. So there's no problems with that. It's a patented, easy combo.
At least 3 people on the live said that we should put
Put
2
s-
turbos on the Audi, so we're gonna do it. Just so you know. Give me your credit card.
Let's
Actually,
do it.
just send your credit card to Patrick. He's gonna buy everything.
Oh no. Me and Patrick are best friends. He already has my credit card.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Patrick, run it.
No, we need the mirror. We need one of the mirrors, and then we're gonna bolt it off. The mirror will bolt on right there, want it? But you have to pull the motor to change the turbo. Jesus, that's.
We just gotta change the V-band flange and the downpipe flange. That's it.
Next gen 8891 is 2000 rated, but might need the Tony kit on it to spool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine. She has the power.
I'll take the bumper off
Look
of
at-
this thing.
This is the button from the Audi. It's right here. I just pulled it out of it. It's right here.
Okay, we need to
If
go
you
to
guys need turbos, go talk to Precision
call
Patrick.
Precision and talk to Patrick.
Yes.
He's
He
a-
is the
he's a
man. He's
good
very
human.
knowledgeable, and he likes Star Wars, and that's the big one.
Oh, and if you're trying to get a battery from Detroit Battery, I actually just recently got a discount code from them, so use code TRASHPANDA. You get 5% off.
Oh shit!
That's actually pretty
I
cool.
asked you about it. You looked at me like I was retarded. I said, "Our Detroit battery's doing good."
Yeah.
We're gonna put one
Did
in.
you ask me that? Yeah, Detroit Battery.
We're gonna put one in the white car.
We did not get sponsored Detroit Battery. I just saw a video that the guy did explaining their battery, and I said I gotta have that.
Not
So
to
I
mention
bought it
where
with my own money.
he goes, don't. I liked it. The reason why we bought the battery too is not only because it's a nice battery, but he's like, basically, don't call me and ask me for a sponsor when all you do is take pictures of stupid shit. Basically, don't do dumb shit and ask me for a sponsor because you're just gonna get laughed at.
I don't like asking people for a sponsorship if we haven't used their product yet, because I don't want to try and promote a brand that we don't know anything about. And we didn't know anything about Detroit Battery, so I wasn't going to message them and ask them for a sponsorship. So I just purchased a battery. I messaged him and asked him what he thought would work, because I think the battery that I got was a little overkill, but because we're planning on going with Fuel Tech eventually and probably a blower eventually on my car, I wanted to get the nice top of the line drag and drive.
Yeah, it's
battery.
Yeah, it's lightweight. We haven't even had to do a deep charge on it yet with the charger.
I did an initial charge with the charger, and I think he has a kit right now. I think it's $800 for the whole kit. So it's the battery holder, and the charger that you need for it. You need the charger because if you need a deep charger, if it ever if it gets too low, you have to use a charger. You can't just use the alternator. The alternator is not set up to charge a lithium battery.
From our experience, the products that we beat the hell out of them. We don't just drive around. We do drag and drives. We drive thousands of miles, and we push our combos to the limit every time. So all the companies that we use that we're have a relationship with, we recommend you to use them because they work for us. Like TFS, they makes more power. The customer support is good. They make an awesome product. I mean, their products have been really fast. We've been fast with them. Same thing with Precision. We have our friends use Precision, and their cars go fast. The Audi's fast. It has Precision on it.
I got a screenshot. It's totally saying the Audi's fast.
Yeah.
Fast
is a real. I gotta make it feel good.
I got a screenshot.
No. Fast and quick are two different things.
You son of a bitch.
170 miles an hour is good for the problems that we're having, although the ET is rather...
Going 170 miles an hour on a 930 pass is lame.
So, the clutch, we use ACT. Great customer support.
We use them, purchased with their own money before we got sponsored by them.
Pro Charger, Cali's, all these things that we use are because we use them. It's not just because... We proved ourselves with their products, then we used them as far as a relationship goes.
How many G-Force T5s did you break before?
We had a lot of G-Force T5s back in the day.
The G-Force T5 is not meant to be a race transmission.
Yeah, so
But Tony overused it for race purposes.
Yes. Any questions you guys have about the products you use, we use them. Like Team Z, I've been with Team Z we bought all the stuff for the mare. So when you saw the mare,
12 years ago.
When you saw the mare doing a wheelie through the intersection, racing a Porsche, that was all bought. That was 100%. Big Dave said, this is what's going to work. And I didn't even own the car at the time. Lunchbox did. Lunchbox bought all the stuff. We put it on in this garage long time ago. And I'm like, what is this going to do? And he's like, it's going to make it work. And sure shit. And this would. So we helped sell a bunch of their product through that video, and then the car blew up, and obviously we did more and more, and then here we are today, racing all over the country and doing stuff, trying to push the envelope of all these products and go fast. Same thing with the TKX. TKX is supposed to be a good transmission, so we just broke them, and most people would give up, put a C4 in their car or a Power Glide, and we just
not a C6?
Not a C6.
Not a boat anchor?
We just kept on pushing it, and here we are. We've changed the industry by developing new parts, new dual disc parts for the clutch, and new cylinder head from Trick Flow, and same thing Garrett Leach did with his tamers. So that's why we use the products we do.
Blower, Pro Charger, or Hearts? I've never used a Hearts. I've always used Pro Charger.
Yeah, we've always been Pro Charger. Raven is awesome over there, and Hearts is supposed to be good too.
I've heard good things about Hearts, but that's
Hearts, that's racing blowers. They don't have any street stuff.
Racing, crank drive, but we do everything. We do street car stuff. We do race car stuff. We go after records. We do crank driven stuff. So
it goes back to the
Pro Charger has everything.
The converter situation. All those converter companies are good, but I've seen Circle D help Tommy with good data, they put a converter in the Dakota. They put a converter in his
Great
truck.
turnaround time, great customer
Yeah.
service. Like a lot of these things, you can make the best product in the world, and people won't want to work with you because your customer service sucks. But all the companies that we work with have great customer service. They know what they're talking about. They know their products. They have great people that work for them.
Yeah, like
that we consider our friends, like Patrick, who's in here right now.
I had it's a known thing. Comp Cam makes they grind good camshafts. A lot of people use them to grind camshafts, but they're lifters. I had lifters, and I had lifter failures on a lot of different on solid lifters. Even 904s lifter failure, and they're old hydraulic lifters, which is what we had in her motor. And the mare's motor, or same motor, but for a long period of time, worked really well. But they don't make those hydraulic lifters anymore. Isky, I bought a set of Iskys for my other motor that I had, and they were perfect, no problems whatsoever, and that's why I use Isky. Bill uses Isky for a reason. Nolan is awesome. So if you have any camshaft or lifters, questions, you can always call them and get help. Or not Audi. Audi don't have lifters in it, but that's why we use Isky.
Patrick said Jedi wisdom for the night. If you ain't breaking parts, you ain't making power. Exactly. We break a lot of parts.
Yeah, I mean, we broke an axle at the track.
Ever thought about building an engine running screw blower? Nope.
We broke an axle in the Audi at the track, and that's a dry shaft shop axle. And it's like, of course we're going to show it, because it's not that the axle failed because it wasn't good enough. It's the rear end wasn't moving the car, and so there's a lot.
We have a 3,500 pound all-wheel drive car that's supposed to be all-wheel drive, but it's just towing the rear wheels like it's a front-wheel drive car.
We're gonna have we're gonna have more axles.
Torque steering, and I'm hitting the nitrous, and
it's wheel hopping. We don't have the right tires on it to do it.
We're on 18s on this car right now.
So it's not that look at the dry shaft shop makes an awesome product. We haven't had any issues with our carbon shafts, and that's why we use what we use with them. And Lee, the turnaround time and everything, like he's proved that it's an awesome company, and the turnaround time is like really good. So
they're a little bit behind right now because they're having issues getting material.
Okay, well, let's see.
So don't expect them to have like a 1 week turnaround time right now. But if I call Lee and I'm like, hey, I have a race that I want to get to by this time, I'm going to send you these parts. He does his best with what he has to give great customer service and make our deadlines.
And there's people out there that say, oh, well, you get special. I should have started a YouTube channel because you guys we don't get special treatment. In some ways, I understand why it looks that way. It's just because we're always in the mix doing stuff. So we're always have multiple cars going to try and get to a race. And
if we called Lee and said, hey, I want a drive shaft next week because I want to go to a test and tune, he'd be like, we have other racers that are going to races that need these things for races. It's more important for them to get their parts than you to get your test and tune drive shaft.
Same thing like with Red Horse. Like Kevin is awesome. Like they're the best.
What time is the dinner booking? Midnight? No, it's only, what time is it?
Yeah.
It's only 8 o'clock right now.
But like Red Horse, like Kevin, you call them up and they're a fantastic company.
Oh God, we're over 2 hours. Yeah, we gotta go. We're going to dinner.
Not to mention Strange. And
last one. Have you ever been down the Lenco or Stefco Trans Road? No. We went over this earlier, really quick, but in our minds, we consider a stick shift like the spirit of the class to be H pattern, clutch assisted, small tire. That's it. Like those are the three main.
Small tire, clutch assisted, H pattern.
Yeah, that's it. And no sequential shifters, no vertigate. Like I don't feel like that fits the spirit of the class of stick shift racing. Other people do, and that's fine. And we will enter other classes that let vertigates or sequential, whatever. We'll enter those classes, but it's just in our brains we don't do that. No fluid clutches, like this dang Audi.
Don't be a dummy. Let the fluid do it.
Pretty Bird will go sevens. It's absolutely going to go sevens. Huh?
Who said it? It's going to go sevens.
Patrick said Pretty Bird's going to go sevens.
That's my boy.
Okay.
Hey, life's a menu. You can order anything you want on it.
And our menu is only going to have H pattern, clutch assisted, stick shifted.
So that's it.
Unless, like we put the billet.
But that's an automatic. That's a Liberty deal. That's air shifted, and
Yeah.
You're not going to be in there with a 3,000
I would
horsepower.
do an air shifted Liberty
Going,
with a billet.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. We'll probably go live again eventually. We'll see. I should have
awesome.
a video out soon. I was supposed to be working on it today, but we decided to hang out with you guys instead. But yeah, I'll have a video out in the next day or so.
All right. Peace.
Okay. Bye.